from his bedroom in the UK. Covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
What's up, everybody? And we are live for game number 1 between the San Francisco Giants and the Kansas City Royals. Zim, Spencer, Pizza Squad, what's up, guys? Juice as well in the chat as well, I believe. And Full Thing Fiction, and also Ethan. Shout out to all you guys who commented before we even went live. As we are ready for this pitching matchup. As Zim, Liam isn't the boom boom canter for all you've done. Zim, I didn't do it yet for all I've done, so I'm just going to do it from now. And then just have that there from now. As I hope all you guys had a great Monday. We're on Monday. And Juice, good evening to you, Juice. Hope you are well. Getting into the Giants lineup today. Leading off will be Luis Ariz, followed by Bryce Eldridge, Casey Schmidt, Rafi Devers, Elliot Ramos, Jung-Hoo Lee, Willie Adames, Mr. Drew Gilbert, and Daniel Suzak. As the Royals lineup, it will be Carter Jensen. Now, you may know Carter Jensen if you're a Giants fan from not being awake for a Royals game. He will lead off, followed by Bobby Witt Jr., Jack Caglione. And I tell you what, Jack Caglione, he's been one of the best hitters in baseball the past month. Thomas will be the center fielder, followed by Vinny Pasquantino. Then, let me get this right, Salvi Perez, the catcher, who, well, he did play in the 2014 World Series between these two teams, followed by Macy, Rojas, and Collins. So that is the Royals lineup. And going for them will be Michael Wacha. Going for the Giants will be Trevor McDonald. And Trevor McDonald, he was great in his last start. He went 7 innings, gave up 1 run against the Colorado Rockies. As Zim, Liam, how was paddle and what did you do today? Zim, paddle was great. And what did I do today? Not much, just chilling, watching darts. That's all I've really been doing today. Took the dog out for a walk as well. But I can't think of anything else other than that. As Spencer, old man Salvador Perez. Spencer, I tell you the thing about Salvador Perez is he may be old, but he's still got a little bit of power in his bat. 12 home runs so far this season. As Spencer playing KC the next 3 games and then the Halos over the weekend. We need to win at least 4. Spencer, I would tell you, we're at the point of this season where we've got to win 5 out of 6 or win all 6 if you can. Even though the Giants have not won 4 games all season. Zim, I was only messing around with you. Yes, we did play games before we came on for a long time. And I know Zim had pizza with with stuffed crust with cheese in it. So I know Zim's in a good mood after that pizza. As we will see if the Giants will be in a good mood after this game. As Bob, what is the lineup today? What's up, Bob? Good to see you. How are you, Bob? The lineup for today's game is Luis Ariz, Bryce Eldridge, who's in the field today, playing first base, Casey Schmidt, Rafi Devers, Elliot Ramos, Jung-Hoo Lee, Willie Adames, Drew Gilbert, and Daniel Suzak. As Rob, what's up, Rob? How are you, Rob? Good to see you. Hope you had a great Monday. As Spencer, pretty sure Perez made the last out of the 2014 World Series. Fouled out to the Panda in foul territory. Yes, I do remember that, Spencer. Obviously, Madison Bumgarner was the star of that Game 7. As let me just get the 3D game day thing up as well before the first pitch, which we are 5 minutes away from in Kansas City. And I believe it is boiling over there in Kansas City today. So the ball should fly in a stadium that's not massive either. As, yeah, it's a first pitch in 5 minutes. Drop your score predictions for the game down below. Would love to hear them. I'm going for 1 Giants today. Now, Michael Wacha in his career against the Giants, he's 3-1 with a 1.6 ERA. So it's not going to be easy. Michael Wacha, probably one of the best pitchers on the Royal, and a key name to watch out for at the trade deadline, as is looking like both these two teams are going to sell come the trade deadline. Spencer, back when the Giants were good, memories. I know, as I tell you, Spencer, now we have to watch a team that's 15 games under 500, and that may be the high point. It's Rob, you're going 8-3 Royals. Rob, you know what? I can see that happening. That's definitely realistic. Me and Spencer were talking about this last night with McDonald. It feels like every other start is good and then bad. So we'll have a good start followed by a bad start, then a good start, then a bad start. As Bob, I am going to miss Wednesday's game too early. I'm sorry. Bob, don't be sorry. We appreciate you coming in here every night anyway. As in, Willie Adamas for Bobby Witt Jr. If that happens, I mean, I would definitely be doing that trade in a heartbeat or a click of the fingers. As Spencer, T-Mac is outhouse or castle. As last one was good. Let's hope he strings together back-to-back good starts. If we go back 2 starts ago, he gave up 8 runs in 3 2/3 innings. The start before that, he was very good, giving up no runs. So it really is feast or famine with Trevor McDonald. As we will see. I will say, the Giants, if you're going to win, you got to... feels like your bullpen's got to pitch a lot better than they pitched the last series in Seattle. The Giants, they played good baseball for about 5 innings. And then once they got into the 6th inning, it went to shit. But, well, you know, mind my language. So it's all about the bullpen for the Giants and making sure that they do not blow the game if we get into a position with them in the lead. As I'm just looking at some of these scores at the bottom, the Red Sox are losing to the Rockies early. The Red Sox, they've won 13 games in a row, I believe. So that's a big game. The Braves, Padres, that's 0-0. That one's just started. Also, yes, we have got, for the first time, the boom, boom baseball counter every time the Giants hit a home run. Spencer, the defense of this team is dog shit. Spencer, I tell you what, they are definitely hit or miss. As Bob, do we play the Angels on Friday? Bob, we do play the Angels on Friday back in San Francisco. So that one should be a good series, a competitive series, because those teams are evenly matched this season. Although, I tell you what, even when the Giants were 500 and the Angels were below, the Giants, they still struggled to beat the Angels last year. To me, that was one of the most memorable things about last year was Ryan Walker. Justin Verlander went, I think, 6 or 7 innings against the Angels. Ryan Walker came in and blew it. And then that was the start of Ryan Walker blowing saves for Justin Verlander and blowing saves, full stop, for the Giants. As let me just make sure here as well that it's all ready to go for the MLB game day when we can load that, as we actually can right now. Let's see if this is all working. As all right, well, I clicked to load the 3D thing and it didn't load. Absolutely brilliant MLB TV. Love that. Okay, well, it's not loading at the moment, so I'm going to have to wait 2 seconds for that to load. But that is all good. So, I tell you what, I saw Zim's prediction as well. Zim's going for, I think, Zim, you said 18-3 or 16-3. Ball will fly. Zim, if it's 16-3, we are in for an entertaining game. As yep, it's 95 degrees in Kansas City for this game. I tell you what, if it gets 95 degrees over here, I can't live. So I can't imagine trying to play a sport in it. Now, baseball is not the most stressful sport in the world, but I still can't imagine trying to play a sport like baseball in it. As the wind, it's a subtle wind. The wind's not going to have much of an impact. As yes, Rob, I'm going to all 3 games against Arizona in well, at the end of August. I will be going, and I will be vlogging every single game, as well as Juice, the humidity, it's definitely bad in the UK. In Kansas City, it's 51% humidity, as there is Michael Wacha. Michael Wacha this season is 5-7 with a 3.77 ERA. As I said, he's 3-1 in his career against the Giants, the 35-year-old. And by the way, I'm just reading there. The Guardians have 5 home runs already, only in the 3rd inning. So Cleveland, when that game pops at the bottom, that game's going crazy. As Spencer, I need to get to that stadium. Haven't been to either parks in Mo yet. As Evan Palmer, welcome Evan Palmer. I don't recognize you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Jolly Good Takes community. Let me know who you support and where you're listening from, as NRFI come on, as Arise will take a called strike on the outside corner, and that is how this game gets started, and the count is 0-1. Luis Arise rang 326, a 366 on base, a 455 slugging, 4 home runs, as he takes a called strike this time on the inside corner with the changeup, and the count is 0-2, and Luis Arise is going to use his time already. Arise, how many more games has he got for the Giants? As he fouls that 0-2 pitch out of play, and the count remains 0-2. Obviously, one of the Giants' best players this year on an expiring contract. How many more games does he play before the trade deadline? Or is there not going to be a trade deadline for Luis Arise, and he's going to remain with the Giants as he hits a ground ball to the second baseman for the Royals, and Massey will fire it over to Vinny Pasquantino for out number 1. As let me also get the 3D game day up, and 95 in KC feels like 98. Too hot indeed. So Luis Arise grounds out for out number 1. As, we have got the MLB game day on now, as Bryce Eldridge is up next, and Eldridge will take a fastball on the outside corner for a ball, and the count is 1-0. I tell you what, there's no way that thing's ahead of me, as that pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. Can you believe this? This is a first here on Jolly Good Takes. The 3D game day is actually ahead of me. That's crazy. That's never happened, as the 2-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a close pitch just outside, and the count is 3-0. I don't know if that's going to last the whole game. Maybe I really have got to switch to the Royals broadcast just to get me a little bit further ahead, as that pitch is a called strike, and the count is 3-2. And actually, we're going to get a challenge here by Bryce Eldridge as I change broadcast, and that one is low. So Bryce Eldridge walks. I gotta say, the Royals broadcast is 2 pitches ahead of the Giants broadcast. What is going on for NBC Sports Bay Area? My God. So that was actually ahead of the game feed I was getting, but we are all caught up now, as here's Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt batting 278. He will take a called strike with a 4-seam fastball at the top of the zone, and the count is 0-1. By the way, I do want to discuss a trade with you guys about Casey Schmidt after this inning, and what you guys think, as that pitch is way high, and the count is 1-1. Schmidt, he is looking to be the second Giants player to 20 home runs. Obviously, Rafi Devers in Seattle in the Pacific Northwest got up to that total, as there's a high pitch, and the count is 2-1. Casey, he is a super utility man for this Giants team, but with Matt Chapman being on the IL, he is being stuck at third base for now, as the 2-1 pitch to Casey is a high pop-up to right field in foul territory. Vinny Pasquantino will make the catch for out number 2, and Casey goes down quietly. Yep, Spencer, a pop-out. And Zim, the Pacific Northwest, abso-freaking-lutely. Let's get this boom counter going up, please. Let's get that going, as Devers is due up. Devers in 99 games this year is batting 243, 20 home runs, 53 RBIs, and a 783 OPS. It's Michael Wacha in the windup. He is going to fire the pitch way high and outside, and the count is 1-0. Devers, in his career versus the Royals, he is batting 308 with 10 home runs and a 965 OPS. So he likes hitting at Kaufman Park. As the 1-0 pitch to Devers is low, and the count's 2-0. Michael Wacha, he's already at 15 pitches here. So not routine, if you like, for Michael Wacha so far. As Spencer 1-1 in Boston. All right, Boston tied it up then. As the 2-0 pitch to Rafi Devers is a pitch inside, and the count is 3-0. If you're just joining, Bryce Eldridge is the runner at first base. He walked in the top of the first after a successful challenge. Devers is now ahead 3-0. We will see what Rafi can do with this next pitch, and if he has the green light to go ahead and swing at a 3-0 ball. Wacha, he will fire the pitch. That one is a called strike. Devers did not swing on that pitch, and it will be 3-1. Beautiful pitch there in a 3-0 count to get the strike. Now, Devers will definitely have the green light with this pitch. As the pitch to Devers is high and outside, and that will be another walk by Michael Wacha, and the Giants will have their first runner in scoring position in today's game. Zim, I got to give you credit. Spencer put it in the chat before you did. So, Spencer, you put it in before I watched it. Now, I love you, Spencer, but I tell you what, Zim waited for me to say it, but it's all good. As Spencer, you know what? I've got something to say about that as well. Wacha, wacha, waka, waka. I think that's what you mean, although I can't tell. As the pitch to Devers is high. Sorry, to Ramos is high, and the count is 1-0. So maybe you don't mean Wacha Wacha. I'm thinking of the Shakira song for the World Cup. Maybe I'm an idiot. You're going Wacha Wacha Wacha. As the 1-0 pitch to Ramos is a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Juice, vamos Ramos. Juice, I tell you what, Juice, let me know. Do you want Elliot Ramos traded? And also for anyone also in the chat, let me know if you want Ramos traded. I personally do, even though I like him. That pitch is fouled out of play, and the count goes to 1-2. As you're all good. Sorry you're late, Pizza Squad. You're all good. Good to see you. You always leave comments super early, which I appreciate. Is Spencer Fonzie from the Muppets? Spencer, I'll be honest, I watched a little bit of the Muppets, but I'm not a big Muppets genius. I tell you what, me and Patrick Mahomes, though, we do good Kermit the Frog impressions. That pitch is low, and the count is 2-2. I do like, I like the Muppet movie, as well, I gotta say. Also, at Disney, I do like the Muppet, thing they've got there, as Ramos will foul that pitch off, and it's 2-2, as, we will see if the Giants can take the lead here in Missouri. Now, if you don't know this, Kansas, where this game's being played, is in Missouri. As the 2-2 pitch to Ramos is a ground ball to the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He will fire it over to the second baseman, Macy, for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the first, and it is a 0-0 game. Well, the Giants then, they had a couple of walks from Michael Wacha. They could not take advantage, though. And so it will be down to McDonald to try and get a shutdown inning. We will see. As we do stink, but it's still Giants baseball. And I will always watch Giants baseball. But no, Bob, I have not seen that. As Juice Ramos came up through the farm, like to see him stay over some other lighter hitting players. You know what, Juice? I love Ramos's bat. My only question mark is, can he improve defensively and with the base runners? As, yes, Pizza Squad, I see my boom boom bat counter under the American flag. That was not done intentionally. That was just done because I have the 3D game day thing to my left and the boom boom counter to my right. But it wasn't done intentionally. As Anthony, what's up, Anthony? The Giants wasting RBI opportunities. One of of the reasons they're 15 games under 500. Anthony, absolutely. The main reason they're 15 games under 500 is definitely because it's definitely because of the bullpen, but definitely runs in scoring position is a factor as well. As Bob, I did watch the Teletubbies, Bob. I did watch Teletubbies a little bit. But Bob, I'm 20 years old. I'm not going to watch Teletubbies now, Bob. Do you still watch Teletubbies now, Bob? As Spencer, this team is allergic to situational hitting, Anthony. And it's not going to get any better if they do trade Luis Arraez, as Carter Jensen will lead off here for the Royals, the lefty. The Royals lineup, in terms of the way they bat, it's a left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left switch lineup. So throughout that lineup, they go opposite hitter handedness throughout the whole lineup. As Zim, 83-year-olds definitely watch Teletubbies. I definitely don't watch it at my age now, though. As Trevor McDonald, then, this is his third MLB season, and we will see if he can continue his good outing against the Rockies. Here, against the Royals, is his first pitch is inside, and the count is 1-0. As Bob, I don't, but you used to when you were little. All right, as the pitch there is a called strike, and the count is even at 1-1. And Zim, you see, you admit you're 83. As Spencer swung at ball 2. As he won, yeah, he did, Spencer. As the 1-2 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Carter Jensen batting 246 on the season. And obviously, as I said before, he's famous for being not turning up for a Royals game because he missed his alarm. As Ethan, I saw your message before the stream. What's up, Ethan? How are you? As the 1-2 pitch to Carter Jensen is a swing and a miss, and a good slider there, or I should say a foul tip into the catcher's glove. As Zim, you stole Spencer's line. As there we go. Sit down for Carter Jensen, and that will bring up Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., definitely the best player on the Kansas City Royals. The 26-year-old is banked 280, 13 home runs, and an 801 OPS with 30 stolen bases already, as he takes a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. I know, Spencer. He didn't even throw one strike, and he got the strikeout. It's the 0-1 pitch to Trevor McDonald to Bobby Witt Jr. is a pitch just outside, and the count is 1-1. Scott, evening. How are you? How's your Monday? Hope you're doing well. Big game and big series between your Philadelphia Phillies and the LA Dodgers. As the 1-1 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. is a foul ball. That ball got in on his hands, and Bobby Witt Jr., all he could do was foul it out of play. As Ethan, did you see my post? I posted in the community tab of the channel. All right, I will check that out, Ethan, right now. As the 1-2 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be, as McDonald fires outside, and it's even at 2-2. If you're new and you have not hit that like or subscribe button, please do. We're 11 away from 200, and the goal is to try and get there by the end of the month. As Pizza Squad, my Yanks are winning 4-3 against the Pirates and won last night. As Pizza Squad, I saw they were up 4-0 though, as the 2-2 pitch is outside and the count is full. As Anthony, the Phillies are up 4-0 already. That's good for your Phillies, Scott. They seem to do well against the Dodgers in Philadelphia, I believe. I remember I'm pretty sure they won 2 out of 3 last year in Philadelphia. As the 3-2 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. by Trevor McDonald is a called strike 3 at the knees for out number 2. A beautiful pitch there by McDonald, and Bobby Witt Jr. goes down looking. As yes, Bob, another strikeout for McDonald. So 2 up, 2 down. As Zim, you did beat him that time. It's Juice, driven by Kaufman before on the I-70, but never went there. Royals will be moving out there soon. Juice, I will say, it's not a massive stadium. As he pitched to Jack Caglione, is a called strike at the knees, and the count is 0-1. What I would say, It'll be sad when they move out of Kauffman Stadium because obviously the Giants have some of the best memories out of any team at this ballpark. 0-1 pitch to Jack Caglione is a high fly ball to centre field. Gilbert will barely have to move to make the catch for out number 3. As we go to the top of the second, 0-0 after 1. Zim, let's score now. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's score now. So, sorry, not 2 outs. Top of the second, we are heading to as, Spencer, it's crazy watching sons of guys I grew up watching like Wit. Spencer, I'm not there yet, but one day, maybe I'll be there, and that's when it may get a little bit weird. As Anthony also facing Emmett Sheehan, so they get a decent chance tonight. Anthony, if it was the Giants facing Emmett Sheehan, you can write 7 innings of 1-hit ball because we can never, ever hit Emmett Sheehan. As why is his sunglasses on his hat and not his face? Anthony, I did not notice that. Who are we talking about? As Spencer, 1960 World Series rematch, Yankees, Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates won that on a walk-off home run by Bill Mazeroski. As Evan, appreciate the commentary, bet that they wouldn't score the first and cashed for $150. All right, Evan, that's great to hear. We always like people winning money. I hope you don't lose money too much often. Also, Evan, if you ever come back here, if you ever bet in a game and you need the commentary, all I would warn you is don't listen to the chat because we are not smart gamblers. As Rob, what was the trade rumor you heard? Yes, thank you, Rob, for reminding me. So, the trade rumor I saw, it was George Kirby to the Giants for Casey Schmidt and Eric Miller. I personally would do that. George Kirby, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Casey Schmidt, while he's very good, the Giants, they have a lot of infielders in the minor leagues. So I would do that. Let me know what you guys think, though, about that trade. Me, personally, I'm definitely doing it, though. As ERA leaders, Royals franchise history, Michael Wacha is 6th on that list. As his pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is a ground ball to the first baseman Pasquantino. He will fire it over to Wacha, who steps on the first base bag for out number 1. As no, Evan, I mean, if you know anything about the Giants, is that they tend not to score in the first inning. As Zim, pathetic. That was a weak ground ball by Jung-Hoo Lee, which that's what we've seen a lot early on in his career. We haven't seen as much of that this season, but he did ground out slowly there. As here's Willie Adames. Willie Adames had a great series in Seattle in the home runs. As there's a called strike at the knees, and the count is 0-1. Adames found 228, 17 home runs, 42 RBIs, a 708 OPS, as he fouls that pitch down the third base line, and the count is 0-2. Wacha, he is pumping the strike zone as much as he can. He was a little bit wild in that first inning, but he's bouncing back nicely here in the second, and the Giants aren't doing themselves any favours. They are certainly helping him out a lot, as it's 5-4 Buccos, Spencer says. Adames sucks, Zim says, as he pitched to Willie Adames is a swing and a miss, and a pitch in the dirt, and that will be out number 2. Adames goes down on strikeouts. Seth Lugo and Michael Wacha then. They're talking about them being possible trade deadline candidates. Michael Wacha, 3.77 ERA. Seth Lugo, a 4.39 ERA. As Juice, I tell you what, this next side would also, as that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. Drew Gilbert is the batter. Just looking here, who is going to Morrow as well. It won't be, Seth Lugo is going to go in game 3. That pitch is low, a cutter at 88 miles an hour, and the count is 2-0. As Juice, Kratman must be included in the deal. I tell you what, Juice, ain't no way Matt Chapman's going to get traded, I'm afraid. As there's a cool strike on the outside corner, and it's now 2-1. I don't see how Chapman gets traded. I really don't. He has a no trade clause and he likes the area of San Francisco. His family is happy. As there's a high fly ball to right field by Drew Gilbert. The right fielder Caglione will make the catch for out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0, middle of 2. As Zim, you are definitely way ahead of me today on the game. Not good for me today. Not got the luxury of the national broadcast where I'm slightly ahead. Zim, let's go T-Mac. Yes, Zim, let's go Trevor McDonald. And Scott, there are interest in right out here since our 4th and 5th starter situation is pathetic. Look, I will, in a heartbeat, trade Robbie Ray for Andrew Painter. If you guys want to do that, I would look to go and get that done if I was supposed to posy. And yes, I know I have an obsession with Andrew Painter. He was just such a good prospect. As Zim says, take him. I tell you what, Scott, I know you join every stream. He does get very frustrating when he walks people and he gets into 3-ball counts very often. Zim, for a 4-pack of baseballs, my God, Zim, I mean, you've got to get a little bit more than that, surely. You can't just get a 4-pack of meatballs or baseballs. It's due up for the Royals in this inning. Let's get here who's due up for the Royals. It's going to be Lane Thomas, Vinny Pasquantino, and Salvador Perez. I tell you what, I was not aware that Lane Thomas, the former National and the former Cleveland Guardian, is on the Kansas City Royals now. I was not aware of that. Obviously, Vinny Pasquantino, their long-time first baseman, and their catcher, Salvador Perez, also a long-term catcher for the Royals. So that is who's due up. As there's Bridget Howard for the Royals, and she must be thinking, well, is anyone listening to me? Since these two teams are basically irrelevant. And Juice, trade them all, but let's keep Bull Sack City for entertainment purposes and general abuse. Juice, Bull City will never go with this bullpen. As the pitch to Lane Thomas is a pitch on the outside corner. Called a strike, and he will challenge it. And that was a good challenge because that was a strike. So it was a ball. And the count will be reversed to 1-0. Zim, by the way, Liam calls it a hyperbole. A hyperbole. Am I wrong for saying hyperbole? Zim, I definitely call it a hyperbole. I'm not an idiot, as the 1-0 pitch is outside, and it's 2-0 to Lane Thomas. McDonald looking to get a 1-2-3 inning here, as the 2-0 pitch to Thomas is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop Adames, and Adames will bobble that ball as it gets into the outfield, and that will be an error, probably, by Willie Adames. Maybe home broadcast may say it's not an error, but he got to the ball. He did not make the play, and I'm telling you right now, a good shortstop, like the one we already see in this game with Bobby Witt Jr., would make that out. So there'll be a runner at first base here for the Royals. Spencer, Spencer, I'm pretty sure you did say the Giants defense is bad, and they just showed there why. As here's Vinny Pasquantino, batting .223 on the year. Pasquantino will take outside, and the count is 1-0. I tell you, Willie frickin' Adames, what a load of crap. He strikes out. He makes so many errors. What a waste of money that contract was. As the 1-0 pitch to Vinny Pasquantino by McDonald is inside, and it's 2-0. And now McDonald, he's in a bit of trouble here. He can't command the zone. And I would put a danger alert. Whoop, 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 danger alert. Whoop, 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 danger alert here. The 2-0 pitch to Vinny Pasquantino by McDonald is going to be a called strike at the knees, and it's 2-1. As Spencer, I did see that Kevin Keegan, a Liverpool legend, did pass away. I believe at the age of 75 today, Spencer. Not good at all. As the 2-1 pitch to Vinny Pasquantino by Trevor McDonald is going to be down outside, and it's 3-1. Come on, McDonald, you've got to start throwing strikes here. There's Jason Tingler, Tony Vitello, the Giants manager and assistant manager. McDonald, his command has been shocking this inning as the 3-1 pitch to Pascantino is going to be outside for ball 4, and that will be a walk. And my God. Well, Spencer, what did we say? Expecting the shit Trevor McDonald, and right now this inning we are getting the shit Trevor McDonald. There's also, Spencer, no trivia tonight for you, or are you going a little bit later? There's notable players coached. Vitello, they're just showing here. Max Scherzer, Ian Kinsler, Aaron Crow, Kyle Gibson. Some of the nameable players coached by Tony Vitello here. Rafi Devers, Matt Chapman, and Willie Adames. You can add to that list. I'm only winding you guys up. As here will be Salvador Perez. Salvador Perez. He's batting .212 this season with 12 home runs. As McDonald will fire the pitch on the outside corner. And the count is 0-1. That is where you want to locate the first pitch. Not for a ball. You've got to get behind. Well, you got to get the hitter behind. Oh, for God's sake. That pitch hits Salvador Perez, and the bases are loaded. Nobody out. For fuck's sake, what was that pitch by Trevor McDonald? That breaking ball got away, and now we are in trouble here. As Juice, how about getting it out? My God, the battle of the basement is going to get worse here. For the love of God, man. So, it will bring up Macy with the bases loaded, no outs, as McDonald will fire a close pitch called a ball, and the count is 1-0. Daniel Suzak is the catcher, by the way, in this game. Michael Macy batting .267, 7 home runs, a .731 OPS. Bases loaded for the Royals. There's a pop-up. That one is going to be caught by Gilbert. The runner is going to tag as Gilbert's throw is going to be in time. And the runner is out at home. What a throw by Drew Gilbert as Rob says an 8-3 as the second out is made at home plate. It'll be runners at first and second, and the Royals will not challenge. Brilliant throw there by the Chili Goober. And I tell you what, wow, the Giants, they could get a noble tiger right now. It is a miracle. So a double play, 8-3 style. Don't run on Drew Gilbert. I tell you what, I was definitely surprised they sent the runner there. I thought they would just keep the bases loaded, 1 out. Good tag by Suzak. He even gave room for the runner to slide. And so Rojas now will try and pick up his teammates as he will swing and miss at a changeup in the dirt. And the count is 0-1. I tell you what, I did not expect that. I'll be honest. I did not see that coming. I thought for sure the Giants were going to be in trouble. Still, you've got to get this third and final out. Otherwise, you will be losing. But wow, the Giants then, they catch a break there. And Drew Gilbert makes up for it. Well, I'm just saying he makes up for the hit by pitch with a brilliant throw to home plate. That pitch is inside. And the count is 1-1. Josh Rojas batting .231 this season. 1 home run. As the Giants look to get out of this inning when the bases were loaded and nobody out. As there's a weak ground ball to the third baseman, Casey. Casey will fire it over to Bryce Eldridge for out number 3. And the Giants then, they loaded the bases with nobody out, but they got through it without giving up a run. And it's 0-0 after 2. Zim, I think the main W has got to be to Drew Gilbert, who threw out the runner at home plate. That may be a defining play in this game. As Spencer, Royals puked puckled a Giants there. As Puck-led. Spencer, I don't know if you hear a typo there, but my vocabulary is not smart enough to know what you said there. As Bob, we did get out of it, Bob. We absolutely pulled I got you. As Zim, I know you love a noble tiger. I never heard of a noble tiger, but there you go. Before you said a noble tiger for Trevor McDonald. There we go. As Juice, a little four-leaf clover. You know, Juice, I completely agree. The Giants got lucky. What I will say is give Drew Gilbert all the credit in the world for a great throw. So nothing after 2. The Giants will look to take the lead here. And I tell you what, I'm going to predict the Giants take the lead here in this inning. I just think they're going to carry that momentum from that inning into the top of the 3rd. As also, I would say as well, shout out to the Giants defense when we were shitting on the Giants defense. You know, we were giving them stick where stick was due. Shout out to the Giants defense there for making a good play. As Bob, Yankees took the lead. All right, Bob, that is good for Yankee fans. As look, we got some good series going on around baseball today. Not just the Phillies versus the Dodgers, but the Yankees Pirates. That's a good series as well. And a great game there, 6-5 after 3 innings. My God. Due up for the Giants this inning will be Daniel Suzak, and then the top of the lineup, Luis Ariz, Mr. Allrise, and not just Luis Ariz, it will be the 2nd place hitter, Bryce Eldridge, as there's a ball outside, and there's a foul ball, and the count is even at 1-1. Suzak, I tell you what, guys, if you're not a fan of that goatee is growing out even more. He does not look like he's shaving it anytime soon. As, no, thanks, Bob, for that update. As the 1-1 pitch to Daniel Suzak is a line drive. That one is going to be caught by a jumping Macy to rob him of a base hit. And that will be out number 1. Good swing by Suzak, but Michael Macy rose high to make the catch. 1 down in the top of the 3rd here. And I tell you what, I don't know if it's just me, but this game is flying by. The Giants offense not doing much so far. A couple of walks, no base hits. As Scott, if you can't grow a proper beard, you shouldn't have any facial hair. Exactly, Scott. There's a called strike to Luis Ariz, and the count is 0-1. Giants then, they are still looking for their first hit. I mean, we are early in the game. There's a called strike, and it's 1-1. Well, it was called ball. It should have been a called strike, sorry. And the count is 1-1. Ariz, he grounded out in the 1st inning to the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino, as that 1-1 pitch is high, and the count is now 2-1. As I said, you got to enjoy Luis Ariz for as much as you can before he inevitably gets traded. As the 2-1 pitch to Luis Ariz by Michael Wacha is fouled out of play, and the count is now even at 2-2. I see still 4-0 as well to the Phillies in the top of the 4th. As there's Ron Washington, the Giants infield coach, who's had a very, very good season working with this batter, Luis Ariz. As Ariz hits a high fly ball to centre field, that one will be out number 2. I mean, my God. The Giants offense is making it unwatchable right now. I mean, seriously, as Scott, Dodgers are threatening, runners on corners, no outs. Well, Scott, you know they're going to score at one point. The Phillies, they've just got to keep adding on. As here's Bryce Eldridge with 2 outs. Eldridge walked up his first time up. We'll see what he can do here. These are the at-bats we care for. As he pitched to Bryce Eldridge is high and outside, and the count is 1-0. Eldridge, he hit a home run in yesterday's game. He will take a called strike at the top of the zone, a curveball at 75 miles an hour, and the count is now even at 1-1. We will see what he can do this inning. As the 1-1 pitch is a close pitch, called a strike. Does he want to challenge it? May have been worth a challenge. He does not. And the count is 1-2. I'm telling you, that was a ball that may have been worth a challenge. Bryce, he's actually quite good with challenges. That 1-2 pitch is outside. And the count's back even at 2-2. He does not, though. And the Royals catch a break. Eldridge, he is, well, he's got to be the Giants' best player at this point. As the 2-2 pitch to him is a called strike throw on the inside corner with a changeup at 81 miles an hour. And my God, Giants, wake up, please. The Giants' offense is doing nothing to begin this game. Isaac Collins, Carter Jensen, and Bobby Witt Jr. will be up in the next inning. Giants, do you want to wake up? Just, you know, a little thing. Do you want to wake up, Giants? Just an idea. You watch. I make this boom boom baseball counter, and it doesn't go up for about 3 games. They just won't hit home runs now I've created this counter. Even though it is boiling hot in Kansas City, and you would expect the ball to fly. As it feels like Michael Wacha as well. After that first inning, I'm just looking here. 45 pitches for Michael Wacha. He's right where he wants to be. Zim, you should do it since you started. Zim, I might do that, although that may take me a while to count all the home runs that I have streamed. But I will go back and probably do that. So that would be a pretty cool number. All the Boom Boom Baseballs number we have had this season. As, seriously, this battle of 2 crack teams, it started off pretty crap. I feel like if you're not a fan of either even if you are a fan of one of these 2 teams, maybe a little gamble on this game may help you get through it. Just so you actually have something to feel pressure on. Says Margaret drove better. Buck owning legacy seat. Don't know who she is, but she looks happy in a special seat there, holding up a picture frame. Signed there by Buck O'Neill. As Juice, make it small and add it to the crawler. All right, Juice. You think I should add it to the thing at the bottom? As the pitch to Isaac Collins is a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Isaac Collins, batting .240, 5 home runs, 31 RBIs, a .704 OPS. As the 0-1 pitch to him is a check swing on a close pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2. I mean, either way, that should have been a strike. It caught the outside corner. He swung at it. At least they got to the right decision in the end. So the count is 0-2 here. As the 0-2 pitch is down outside, and it's 1-2. Collins, I tell you what, he does not get talked about a lot, but he in his few years in the major leagues, he has been a pretty solid bat, posting a .779 OPS last year, as he hits a sharp ground ball to Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge will step on first base for out number 1. As they're just showing a diving catch by Isaac Collins there. Don't know what has got any relevance to do with this game or the Giants, but there you go. Collins goes down for out number 1. And that will bring up the top of the Royals lineup and Carter Jensen. Jensen will swing and hit a high fly ball to right field. That ball is going to be a foul ball. And that one was trouble if it stayed fair. And instead of being 1-0 Royals, it will be 0-1 to Carter Jensen. And the Giants catch a big break there, as that one almost left the yard. So 0-1 then to Carter Jensen. As Trevor McDonald in the windup, he will fire. They called the pitch there for a called strike. And the count is now 0-2. Carter Jensen, he is a special talent in this Royals team. And I tell you what, one of the reasons the Royals have been such a disappointment this year is you've got Bobby Witt Jr., you've got Jack Caglione, you've got Carter Jensen, as he fouls that pitch off and the count remains 0-2. You've got some proper good players in that lineup, but the pitching, similar to the Giants, has let them down. Zim, Michael Wacha still probably has nightmares about the Giants and the Isakawa homer. As the 0-2 pitch is going to be a high fly ball to left field. Ramos, he moves to his left and will make the catch for out number 2. I mean, tell you what, this game is moving pretty quick. Bob, I saw Tyler Marley is pitching tomorrow, or Marley. I don't know how to pronounce it. As Zim, you have to remind me. I can't say I was watching it live. As Juice Travis was a nice guy, had time for the fans. There's a foul ball by Bobby Witt. Sorry, foul ball. It's a ball, and it's 1-0. Bobby Witt Jr. struck out his first time up with a called strike at the knees. As Zim walk off against the Cardinals. What year, Zim? As the 1-0 pitch is going to be down and outside, and the count's 2-0. That pitch wasn't even close. As Game 5 of the NLCS, Zim, as I said, my first memory is 2014, Game 7, in this stadium, believe it or not. As it was 2014, Game 5 NLCS. Now, I was only 8 years old. I was only 8 years old for that. As there's a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 2-1. But I would say Zim to that as well. Michael Wacha, he's been pretty dominant against the Giants since that moment. As the 2-1 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. is a called strike at the knees, and the count goes to 2-2. That was a very close pitch. Bobby Witt Jr. did not challenge it, and the count will remain 2-2. The main home runs, I remember, I believe it was Brandon Belt, or it may have been Buster Posey, one of the two. In that long 17-inning game in Washington. That's an iconic moment. As the 2-2 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be down and outside. And it's another full count to the Royals shortstop. As, so it was Brandon Belt in the 14th. As Bob, do you think Messi retires? Bob, he definitely is going to retire from international football, I would assume. As Wacha still probably gets in the foot. All right. Zim, all right. As I don't know why Bob's so random. As Bobby Witt Jr. will foul that pitch out of play, and the count remains 3-2. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are 10 away from 200 here on Jolly Good Takes. We will be live for every game in this 3-game series against the Kansas City Royals before the Giants play the LA Angels, not the Anaheim Angels, as that pitch is fouled out of play and the count remains 3-2. Bobby Witt Jr. so far, his at-bats have been good. Not got a base hit yet, but his at-bats have been very good. And one thing I would say when you're facing Bobby Witt Jr. is you do not want to walk him because he will steal second base, and the Giants, they are not very good at holding runners on as well. You don't want to walk him, but that pitch was down and outside for ball 4, and it will be a walk, so they do walk him. As yes, Spencer, he did walk him, absolutely. So that will mean there is a runner at first. 2 outs. Scott, they should be the Anaheim Angels. They don't play in LA. Scott, I completely agree. Stop. It's Anaheim. I'm pretty sure it's LA Angels of Anaheim. I don't care if not. It's Anaheim. LA just wants money. There's a sharp ground ball. Sorry, a pick-up attempt. And Eldridge can't apply the tag. And Bobby Witt Jr. gets back safely. The count is 0-1. Most stolen bases. Only Nasim Nunez of the Washington Nationals has more stolen bases this year. As the 0-1 pitch to Jack Caglione is a ground ball. This one should be out number 3 as Eldridge will underarm flip it to McDonald, who takes a big stride to get to the first base bag. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 4th. No one wants to score right now. Giants baseball, the most entertaining baseball you will ever see. Spencer, the 4th, did... Well, I hope I didn't say the 3rd inning. I think I said the 4th. I apologize if I got the inning wrong. as we're still waiting for the first home run on the boom boom counter. Now, Casey Schmidt was the first player to hit a home run in Jolly Good Takes history. He is due up this inning. So, will he be the first player to get that one on the counter before I update it with the correct number of strikeouts as home run, as Bob. When we get a hit, Bob, we could get no hit at this point. Nothing would surprise me with the Giants. It's due up, as I said, will be Casey Schmidt. Rafi Devers is also due up, and Elliot Ramos will be the third hitter in the inning. I see, Scott, the Dodgers scored 1 run. I tell you what, if you're the Phillies with a 4-run lead, you've got to take it. As Rob, no hits for the Giants so far. Just 2 walks that came in the top of the first. The Giants could not take advantage. Now, I will say this. Everyone wants to shit on the Giants. If you manage to no-hit the Giants, that's pretty impressive. You've got Luis Ariz. You've got Casey Schmidt. You've got Bryce Eldridge. You've got Elliot Ramos. You've got Jung-Hoo Lee. These guys hit for average, and they're well above average hitters. As Zim, let me just pull out my game script real quick and tell you when we'll get one. All right, yes, Zim. Let me know what... Actually, Zim, go on. Why not? Predict when we get our first hit. Predict it, as there it is. They are showing the iconic walk-off home run off Michael Wacha to win the pennant in the 2014 NLCS Game 5. And I tell you what, Zim, you brought it up first. But, I mean, man, oh man. How it would be nice to see the Giants do something there. Spencer's going this inning. Zim saying we'll get at least 1. As Casey will take a cool strike on the inside corner. And the count is 0-1. Casey Schmidt, he's batting .277. That OPS is falling. Also, just a .306 on base percentage. Gotta get that up. 0-1 pitch to Casey is gonna be a cool strike right down the middle. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Why is Casey Schmidt, who swings at every pitch, not swinging at a changeup right down the middle? It does not make sense. A 0-2 pitch to Casey is a fly ball down the first base line. Foul. And the count remains 0-2. I tell you what, ever since that first inning, Michael Wacha, he is just mowing down these Giants hitters. 0-2 pitch to Casey is down outside, and the count is 1. And, sorry, what game am I watching? That's a strikeout. My God. What the actual heck, Liam? That was my bad. 1 down. Casey Schmidt goes swinging. I must have fallen asleep there, and that'll bring up Rafi Devers. I mean, idiot over here saying that was ball then. He did swing a miss at a slider in the dirt. As that pitch to Devers is a ball, and the count is 1-0. Michael Wacha at 50 pitches right now. The Giants, they have, how many players in a row have been retired? I believe 8 players in a row have been retired by Michael Wacha. As Devers pops that one into foul territory. Carter Jensen going back will make the catch just before that gets into the crowd for out number 2. So 9 Giants retired in a row now for Michael Wacha. Zim, goddamn. Juice, Devers, Devil, another day at the office. I mean, you know what confuses me? He's good against the Royals in his career. With the Giants, not good so far against the Royals is Spencer shitballs. Spencer, maybe we won't get hit this inning. You know what? I'll predict we get hit whenever Luis Ariz is due up. That's when I'll predict we get hit. There is a called strike to Elliot Ramos, and the count is 0-1. Ramos, again, like most Giants, he's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out in the first inning, as that pitch is low, and it's 1-1. My God. Come on, Giants. Wakey, wakey. There are people watching this game, believe it or not. As that pitch almost hit Elliot Ramos, and the count is 2-1. Michael Wacha at 54 pitches, looking to get through the 4th inning cleanly here. As Ramos hits a high fly ball to right centre field, and Elliot Ramos has done it. The Giants lead 1-0. Ramos with a home run, and the Giants take a 1-0 lead. 430 feet, 107.5 off the bat. That was a moonshot, and that is what you're meant to do to a hanging breaking ball. And hey, there you go. Elliot Ramos is the first player to hit a home run with the boom boom counter. As Spencer, you did, but then you also retracted it. But Spencer, I'll give it to you. So 1-0 Giants here. As let's get that changed. The boom boom counter is going to 1 as Elliot Ramos goes deep. As Spencer, you hang them, we hurt them. As there's a ball to Jung-Hoo Lee. And let me play boom boom baseball after this pitch, because I don't want to miss Jung-Hoo Lee going deep. As you want to pitch to Lee is a called strike. Play it, baby.
When Liam streams, you gain it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Lee will hit a high fly ball to left field. That one will be caught by Isaac Collins, who bangs into the wall to end the inning. Well, I literally just played the song, but the inning's over. So you know what? Elliot Ramos, it was so good that we got to play the song twice, because it is 1-0 Giants. They take the lead here at Kauffman Field. Play the song again, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
When Liam streams, you gain it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
1-0 Gigantes. Zim, now we need bye-bye baby and boom boom baseball. You need to do the real one too. You think I need the real one as well? I tell you what, maybe this is what I should do instead of playing the song twice. Maybe as Pizza Squad counter, boom boom counter 1. Absolutely. Boom boom counter's gone to 1. Maybe what I should do is after the home run, I'll play boom boom baseball, and then at the end of the inning, I will do the bye-bye baseball like the Giants do. As Bob, the guy is no longer throwing a no-hitter. Bob, abso-freaking-lutely. As I can get the bye-bye baseball song up right now. As that's what I'm gonna do when they hit the home run. After he's running the bases, I'll do boom boom baseball. At the end of the inning, I'll do bye bye baseball. As let me get that song up now, and I will play it next time the Giants hit a home run. As Spencer, Mets are losing. There is a surprise. Absolutely not, Spencer. As Pizza Squad, let's celebrate the first boom boom counterpoint. I tell you what, Pizza Squad, cheers to all of you guys, and cheers to Elliot Ramos. As Zim, well, now works Liam in between innings. As I've not got the song on me though. Zim, I've got to download it. As he pitched to this is going to be Lane Thomas is outside, and the count is 1-0. Pizza Squad, also, I know you said it resets every game. I'm actually going to do the boom boom counter for every Giants home run hit this season that we stream. That pitch is outside, and the count is 2-0 to Lane Thomas. As Bob, you said we'll get no hits. Well, Bob, I was wrong. There you go. No way around it, Bob. I was wrong. And you know what? I'm going to be wrong sometimes. That pitch is down and outside, and the count will be 3-0. And Trevor McDonald, this is not what you are meant to do after the Giants give you a lead. We need a shutdown inning, not a lead-off walk. As the 3-0 pitch to Lane Thomas by McDonald is a strike, a sinker at 92 miles an hour, and the count is 3-1. As here we go. As the 3-1 pitch is going to be a high fly ball foul, and the count is 3-2. Let's get this song downloaded. So, McDonald, he's bounced back here to 3-2. The payoff pitch. You do not want to walk the lead-off hitter here, as the 3-2 pitch is a called strike free for out number 1. So, he battles back from a 3-0 count to a 3-3 count, and that is a strikeout of Lane Thomas. As, Spencer, it was a 3-0 count, and a great comeback there. As, Pizza Squad, all right, Jolly, I like that also. I feel like it's just better than resetting it every game. I don't know, though. Let me know what you find better. As I know Zim thinks I should do that. As he pitched to Vinny Pascantino. Ooh, he hits a sharp fly ball foul. And the count's 0-1. He was on that first pitch fastball just out in front. And that meant it was a foul ball instead of a home run. Pascantino, he walked in the second inning, batting .223 on the season, 6 home runs, 32 RBIs, as he will get hit by that pitch. And bloody hell, McDonald, that's already the second hit batter he has had. Wake the fuck up. What are we doing, Trevor McDonald? Stop hitting people when you're not even in a... You were in a pitcher's count there, and you're whacking someone. I mean, that pitch was nowhere near the zone. He looks at his hand. As Pete Squad, today when you put the stream up, I'm going to be there very early and never leave. Pete Squad, you don't have to never leave. If you want to stay, if you're going to stay in the chat, Pizza Squad, I'll be honest, I won't be in there the whole time you're in there. As Spencer, bloody hell, yeah. What is he doing, McDonald? As I tell you what, his hair is sweating like crazy because of the heat. As here's Salvador Perez. Perez, he got hit by a pitch his first time up. He will swing at the first pitch and foul it out of play. And the count is 0-1. As, let me just go on here, paste this link in here, and don't download the Boom Boom Baseball, sorry, the Bye Bye Baseball song. As the 0-1 pitch to Salvi Perez by Trevor McDonald is going to be a high fly ball to centre field. Gilbert going back at the warning track. That ball is out of here to dead centre field. And the Royals go up 2-1. And that is what you get when you give away 3 base runners. Trevor McDonald, 2-1 Royals. As Juice tally up all of the season's previous home runs and add them to the counter. Juice, I will. 2-1 Kansas City. As, yep, gave it right back. Well, that's why you don't walk a batter or hit them. Because then it's no longer a solo home run. It's a 2-run home run. Spencer, no shutdown inning. I am shocked. Not. As Rob, dang. I know, Rob, and Salvador Perez, he's been doing it for a long time. He does it again there. There's a called strike, and the count is 0-1. As, what the heck is that? As the 0-1 pitch to Michael Macy is a close pitch on the outside corner called a ball. It was a strike, and the count's 1-1. But no, you know what? I've got to be honest. Trevor McDonald, he deserved to give up a runner as well. He's not been very sharp today. That is a grind ball. That one's going to be a base hit to right field. That one gets to the corner. Lee will collect it. That will be a double for Michael Macy. And my God, the hits keep coming now. My God, McDonald, this is not good. That was just a hanging slider, 85 miles an hour on the inside corner. And Macy, he turned on it to right field. So, honestly, it's a good start, bad start for Trevor McDonald. It really is. I don't know what to tell you guys. Good start, bad start. Good start, bad start. As there's a high fly ball down the third baseline. Foul. And the count is 0-1. As Spencer, Jesus Christ on a bike. Spencer, I know you like that phrase a lot. As the 0-1 pitch to Rojas is going to be high. And the count's 1-1. As Rob, dear Lord, help the Giants. Spencer means he isn't good. Exactly, Spencer. You got to be consistent. That's the biggest thing with a pitcher. It's all about consistency. As the 1-1 pitch to Macy is a weak scramble back to McDonald. McDonald will flip it to Bryce Eldridge for out number 2 as the runner gets to third base. And I just realised while I was downloading this Boom Boom Baseball, this Bye Bye Baseball, I forgot to put the double on there. So it is a runner at third, 2 outs here for the Royals. As new balls, please. McDonald wants a new ball. As what have we got here? What have we got here? We got a batter timer violation, and the count will be 0-1 to Isaac Collins. He was not looking in time, and the Giants will take that. Wow. We will take that indeed. As the 0-1 pitch is a called strike. And just like that, it's 0-2. As we've got a challenge here by Isaac Collins. He is not happy right now. And this is not a good challenge. Yep, that one did catch the top of the zone. As the 0-2 pitch is going to be a close pitch, almost hit him. My God. And the count's 1-2. Trevor McDonald, you have got to, you've got to get your crap together. I'm sorry. McDonald, get your crap together now. As Zim, Brubaker, I don't think we're far away from getting Brubaker. As can they please get rid of this box on the broadcast? It pisses me off to no end. I tell you what, yeah, I like it. As there's the sharp ground ball. That one is going to get through for a base hit. And it's 3-1 Royals just like that. Isaac Collins with a base hit. My God, McDonald. He ain't getting out this inning. I'm telling you, he ain't getting out this inning. He is sweating his ass off out there. No, 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 Trevor McDonald. This is not good enough. 3-1 Royals. The Royals are 20 games under 500. They're even worse than you are. Spencer T-Mac is doing dog shit. Spencer, yes, he is. There's a called strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1 to Carter Jensen. This is not a good performance from Trevor McDonald. I'm sorry. This is not good enough. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be a foul ball, and it's 0-2. By the way, I apologise about the MLB game day. I'm going to get that back up now. As Juice trying to stay positive. It's still early. Juice, Brubaker is warming up in the bullpen as well. Spencer, you knew this was coming. You even put it in the chat as early as yesterday, saying expect a bad start. There's a high pop-up by Carter Jensen. Schmidt in foul territory will make the catch for out number 3. He didn't run out of room as we go to the top of the 5th. And it is 3-1 after the Royals score 3 runs that inning. Ugh. Let's Rob, take this pitcher out of the game. Rob, I agree with you. Trevor McDonald, he's definitely not a good starting pitcher. You can't go hitting batters and giving the free base runners away. This is what's going to happen. As let me get the MLB game day back up as well. Apologies. I closed everything down because when I was downloading the Bye Bye Baseball, it said I had a virus infect my computer. So I just closed it down quickly to try and shut that virus down. So that's why that's gone away. But I'll get that back up for everybody. As Spencer, if Tony lets him go and they're 4th or 5th, I'm going to blow my lid. Spencer, he'll definitely come back out for the 5th inning. No doubt about it. I know Brew Baker was warming up, but I think he'll definitely come back out for the 5th. As Spencer, I keep getting mixed up with Boom Boom Bass and Bye Bye Baby. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, Bye Bye Baby. Sorry. So 3-1. As let me get this up as well. Let me get it up in case the Giants actually do hit a home run. Due up for the Giants this inning, by the way, will be Willie Adames, Drew Gilbert, and Daniel Suzak. As I ain't going on that website again. Dodgy ass red website there. As Spencer, he probably will. Tony chose to do the same thing Dusty did. Leave starters in the game way too long. Absolutely, Spencer. He definitely does. As there's a few Giants fans at this game. Good to see there. Obviously, the Giants have great memories. Spencer, stay off the pawn, Brentford. Spencer, I definitely was not on anything bad. I was just using a free converter thing, and I clicked on a dodgy link. As the pitch to Willie Adames is going to be a called strike. I'm telling you, Michael Wacha, this is what you're going to do. Get the pitch in there for a strike. Zim, I'm not you. As the 0-1 pitch to Adames is a high fly ball to centre field. That ball will be caught for out number 2. So 1. Gilbert will be due up for the Giants. As, seriously, Zim, I'm definitely not doing that. As, for some reason as well, first of all, where's, God, I'm all over the place today. Where was the out counter? There's the out counter. Bobby Witt Jr. is out of the game. Bobby Witt Jr. is out of this game. As there's a high pitch to the Chili Goober, and the count is 1-0. I just seen that Lofton has came in at shortstop for Bobby Witt Jr. They haven't shown why Bobby Witt Jr. left the game, but I will get you updated on that. As there's a called strike, and the count is 1-1. Scott missed the bottom of the 4th. Did McDonald make it through the inning? Scott just about. As there's a called strike to Gilbert, and it's 1-2. Yeah, Scott, just about. That's all I can say. He just about made it through the inning. So 1-2 count here then. As I'll get Bye Bye Baby for tomorrow. I don't want to click on anything dodgy, as that pitch is fouled off, and it's 1-2. Yeah, I'm not messing around in case there's something dodgy going on. So that's where I'm at with that. As the 1-2 pitch to Drew Gilbert by Michael Wacha is going to be a line drive down the third baseline, foul. Gilbert, he tried to go the other way with that pitch. It wasn't a bad attempt, but it just went foul, and the count is 1-2. Also, let me try and get this 3D game day up as quick as possible. As there we go. As the 1-2 pitch to Gilbert is a shot ground ball to the third baseman. Rojas will fire it over to Vinny Pasquantino for out number 2. As 2 down. As I also don't know why the 3D game thing does this. Every time I click off of it when it's starting mid-game, it does not work. As what's going on here? They're showing renderings for the Royals' new stadium. There we go. I didn't know they would actually show that on the broadcast. As there's a called strike to Daniel Suzak on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. Zim, keep me updated on the Valkyries as well, if that game has started, as the pitch to Daniel Suzak is down and outside, and the count is 1-1. I tell you what, the stadium, it looks a bit like Oracle Park so far. Not very full. as the 1-1 pitch to Suzak is a called strike, and it's 1-2. As in, the Valks are at 7. Sorry, my bad. I thought the Valkyries were soon. So it's 1-2 here. Suzak will hit a line drive to left field. That will get down for a base hit to Isaac Collins. Suzak will hold at first, and that will be a 2-out knock. Yeah, that was a good bit of hitting by Suzak. He got robbed in the first time as Spencer, 2-out rally. Hopefully, we do get a 2-out rally. As let me make sure I get this correct. As probably not. Spencer, you gotta stay positive. This is the Royals. They're not the Dodgers. They're not unbeatable. As that pitch is low to Luis Ariz. All rise for Luis Ariz. And it's 1-0. Ariz, he is 0 for 2 today, as he will take the first pitch as the runner goes, and that is going to be a stolen base for Daniel Suzak, as the ball was not collected by the new shortstop in the game. As I tell you what, Giants, since the All-Star break, they've definitely stole a few more bases than they were at the start of this season, and hopefully this is a change we see going into next year. As yep, that was nice. As Ariz is going to foul that pitch off. Is it? Yes, it is a foul ball. And the count is 1-2. Luis Ariz, he is in a little bit of pain as he makes his way back to the batter's box, just stretching himself out. Hopefully he is okay. Of course, we don't want to see anyone hurt. This is 1-2. Especially, we don't want to see people hurt that may get traded. The 1-2 pitch to Luis Ariz by Michael Wacha is going to be a line drive to left field. Collins coming in will make the catch for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and the Giants do not score. Zim, we stink. Well, still a long way to go, but we sure do. We definitely do. That's why I shout out all you guys that are in the stream every day that watch these games, because it can be a tough watch, that's for sure. The Giants. As Zim, I might just buy tickets to the Valks and go to get away from this. Screw this team. As by the way, Zim, I may go live for the Valkyries game. I haven't decided yet, but I may go live for the Valkyries game. But I don't blame you. I mean, right now, this team, it's a tough watch. But, you know, you guys are amazing. And that is what helps us get through these games. And really, we will see what the Giants do at the trade deadline. Will they go young? Zim, you should go live for the Valks. Wilson, hey, what's up, Wilson? Good to see you. Giants, I tell you what, a bit pathetic today. The offense barely doing anything. Just a bit not good enough today, Wilson. So far, we'll see if they can score off the Royals bullpen when we get to it. But right now, 3-1 Royals lead. McDonald, at best, okay. Scott, it's going to be even tougher after August 3rd. Well, Scott, at least we got American football soon round the corner as well. As Wilson, this is one of the worst teams in baseball. Need to beat them. Wilson, we have to beat them. They are definitely one of the worst teams in baseball. We have got to beat them. As a quick prayer, Giants are rubbish. Quick prayer, what's up? Ron Lyle, hey, finally checking out your channel. I'm a Cardinal fan, and I follow Paul D. Ron Lyle, what's up, Ron? How are you? As we're getting a mound visit here for Trevor McDonald. We're just going to see, is he injured? McDonald may be coming out of this game, not by choice, but by injury. What's up, Ron Lyle? love Paul D. Paul D's a great dude. He's definitely got a lot better voice than I do. This is Bombers Game Mike. It's quick prayer, Giants are rubbish. Quick prayer, you are not wrong. The Giants are rubbish. By the way, quick prayer, are you a Giants fan? Let me know. And where are you listening from? And Ron, are you listening from St. Louis as well? Let me know. As yet, Trevor McDonald is coming out the game now with the trainer. We will see what's wrong with McDonald. But JT Brubaker will be coming into this game. As Ron, I understand the frustration. Ron, the Cardinals, they've been finding it pretty tough the last few years. But this year, they went young. And look, going young, it's turned out to be pretty good for the Royals. As for the Cardinals, sorry, is Ron from Vermont. Okay, Ron, from Vermont on the East Coast. What made you become a Cardinals fan? If you don't mind me asking, Spencer Wilson, you see that Keegan passed away. Rip Mighty Mouse. Yeah, VT is beautiful, Spencer says, Vermont. No, I'm sure Wilson did see that news as well. As let's hope the Giants can get their crap together and turn this game around. As by the way, Ron Lyle, when does Paul D go to when does he go live? I know they're playing the Angels today. The Orioles are tied with the Red Sox for a piece in Boston. The Red Sox looking to win 15 games. Sorry, buddy, I'm getting carried away. 13 or 14 games in a row. It's Dilated. What's up, Dilated? How are you? Put those hearts in the chat, my favourite hearts. Just tuned in. Total 5.5 runs over under. Dilated, over. Definitely over. They've already got 4. And these two bullpens are not very good. It's boiling hot in Kansas City as well. Like 95 degrees. So, definitely. Scott, where at in Vermont, Ron, Scott says, spent 4 years. Zim, as in Kevin Keegan, he died. Yes, Zim, where his most famous quote was, I would bloody love it if we beat them, when he was Newcastle manager. There's Yuri Perez in the MLB highlights. He's not in this game. Don't know why I said that. You don't need to know that. As by the way, Zim, if you could do me a massive favor, can you search up for me where I can watch the Valkyries game from the UK? Because I can't see that right well. As Zim, he literally died today or yesterday. Not good indeed. As it's 3-1, we're just getting a bit of a longer delay here because JT Brubaker did not expect to come in. As Ron, the first game I watched was the Cards and Dan Quisenberry was pitching in the late 90s. Paul is going on at 9 p.m. Central Time. I am from Bennington, Vermont. As JT Brubaker, he's got a 2.87 ERA in 30 games this season. Funny thing is, he's 0-0, as in his record. As Ron, you know what? I mean, baseball, it's amazing. The Giants may suck. The Cardinals, they are having good, but just watching baseball, it's such a good sport. As Bennington, Vermont, I'll be honest, I've never heard of it, but Scott says nice. And 9 p.m. Central Time for Paul D. By the way, Ron, me and Paul D are definitely going to be going live for Cardinals Giants together in September, and at least do a stream. It's late 80s. I mean, Ron. Well, Ron, you have got a lot more baseball history than I do. I'm too young. As Southern Vermont, as just looking here at the Trevor McDonald injury during the warm-up. So a few injuries this game, by the way. Bobby Witt Jr. left the game, and Trevor McDonald has left the game. As after one of the warm-up pitches, he looks over to the dugout. He waves the glove and says, guys, something's wrong. As also, let me get the bloody hell, all over the place. Let me get the 3D game day up as well. As JT Brubaker is going to be the new pitcher. And we are finally ready here for the bottom of the 5th inning. As I just don't know why that doesn't go. As Ryle, looking forward to you and Paul D. I appreciate that, Ron, as there's a close pitch called a strike, a high fastball, and the count is 0-1. Brubaker, amazingly, he's been one of the better players for the Giants this season. Crazy. Did not predict that. As there's a called strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Zim, NBA, WNBA League Pass, or try Sky or Prime to see if they carry it. And so you're talking about Amazon Prime, right? Obviously. Let me check Amazon Prime. The 0-2 pitch is a ground ball to the shortstop, Adames. Adames won't bubble that one as he fires it across the diamond for out number 1. So 1 down. As Ron, I just liked and subscribed. Ron, I appreciate that. We're on a mission to try and get to 200 subscribers by the end of the month. So I appreciate you, Ron. Hey, as always, no pressure to come into every stream. I love anyone that comments at just even one time. Anyone, any baseball fan is welcome. As Spencer, I stepped away. I'm not sure if anyone answers your questions, Zim. He passed today. As there's a pitch called a strike to Jack Caglione, and it's 0-1. Quick prayer, bloody hell. I bet KC moneyline and under 9.5. Quick prayer. I tell you what, as I don't know, you're American, but you use a very British phrase there, and bloody hell. Bloody hell, you're looking like you could win right now. This is 0-2 to Jack Caglione. Jack Caglione was a member in the home run derby. As Zim, oh no, Spencer, didn't see that. No, Ron Lyle, I appreciate you a lot, as the 0-2 pitch to Jack Caglione is high, and it's 1-2. So we are 9 subscribers away from 200. Shout out everyone that has hit that subscribe button. You guys are an amazing community. It's Peasy. There's a high pitch, and it's 2-2, sorry. I need Lane Thomas for a hit or anything. All right, PZ, let's see if Lane Thomas will get a hit. I'm guessing not just this at-bat, as Dom McKee, who's pitching. Dom McKee, it is JT Brubaker for the Giants. Welcome, Don McKee. I've not seen you before. Shout out to you. Who do you support and where are you from? There's a swing and miss by Jack Caglione. He goes down on strikeouts for the second out. Also, quick prayer. How much money did you bet? Dom, it is JT Brubaker of the Giants. I can even put that in the chat for you as well. That is who's pitching, as there's a pitch high, and the count is 1-0. Here is Lane Thomas, Dom McKee. We will see what Lane Thomas does. He's batting 242. He singled already today, but Dom, I'm guessing you need him to single this at bat. So 1-0. Brubaker, he's got his rosin bag. He's punting that around the hands. As Bob, what happened to McDonald? He exited the game with an injury before even pitching a pitch this inning. There's a close pitch, and it's a ball, and it's 1-0. Yes, thank you, Zim. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. We are 9 subscribers away from 200. And again, Ron, I really appreciate you hitting that sub button, as it's 1-2, sorry, to Lane Thomas here. Lane Thomas, the former Guardian and also the former Washington National, as Brubaker will fire the pitch. Lane Thomas will hit a ground ball. Eldridge can't field it, as he is going to be safe, and then Eldridge throws it past Brubaker, and it bounces back to him. I tell you what, Dom, I think this may be ruled an error. I'll be honest, I think this is going to get ruled an error. Right now, they're calling it a base hit. No way is that a base hit. There's no way that's a base hit. That was straight to Bryce Eldridge. He could not pick it up. And I don't know, if you're watching the game, how have they ruled that a base hit? They must have just ruled it a base hit for Dom. We'll see if that gets changed. But as of right now, it is a base hit for Lane Thomas. His second hit of the game. And Dom, you won your bet, my friend. As there's a close pitch inside, and it's 1-0. Anthony, I had some shit to take care of, and McDonald get into the 5th inning, derp. Anthony, he was going to pitch this inning. However, he got injured in the warm-ups. So that's why he's not pitching. As the 1-0 pitch to Vinny Pasquantino is fouled down the first base line. And the count is 1-1. Zim, wasn't it Peasy with the bat? Peasy, oh yeah, Peasy, I apologise, Peasy. Thanks, Zim, for pointing that out. I got that wrong. Sorry, Peasy, you won your bet, Peasy. As Bob, is it a hit because the throw didn't go in the dugout? As there's a pitch low, and it's 2-1. Bob, to me, it would only be an error because if they allowed the runner to get to second base. To me, that's absolutely a base hit. An error, sorry. But they ruled it a base hit as Anthony, of course, another injury. As there's a ground ball. That one is going to be caught by Willie Adames, who dives to end the inning. Nice catch there by Willie Adames. We go to the top of the 6th. Eldridge Schmidt Devers due up. It's Peasy. Yeah, sorry. I kept calling you the wrong person. You won your bet, my friend. Congratulations. How much money did you win, if you don't mind me asking? How much did you bet? As Anthony, hello, Carson Wisenhunt. He coming back soon. Anthony, absolutely. I would expect, if McDonald, if this is a serious injury, then I would expect Wisenhunt to come back, well, this time in 5 days, or, well, 6 days, because they have a day off. This spot in the rotation, I expect him to come back. As so, it is 3-1 Royals here. We're 1 like away from 20 likes. If we could get to 20 likes, that is always the goal of every stream. And that would be much appreciated. As, let me get up Amazon Prime. As Bob Turner has made 2 errors. Wilson, Ron, if you're still in here, I'm going to be in Southern Vermont next month, lol. Wilson, I don't think Ron is in here, but if he is, then that's good to know. This is a very beautiful part of the country. As let me get Amazon Prime up here. As I don't even have it on the I don't even have it on here. Bloody hell, Liam, idiot. Oh, Ron is in here still. All right, shout out to you, Ron. I apologize. Bob Turner has made 2 errors. Trey Turner, Bob, I think you're talking about. As let me get to the App Store to look if it's on Amazon Prime as the Green Mountain State, Vermont. I would not have known that, being from the UK, as Amazon Prime. Let me get that up. As Michael Wacha will come back out here to face Bryce Eldridge. Let's see what Bryce Eldridge can do. As the pitch to Bryce is a close pitch called a strike, and the count is 0-1. Bryce Eldridge, he is over on today with a walk. He walked in the first inning, followed by a Rafi Devers walk. They were the biggest threats for the Giants in this game. As he hits a high fly ball to left field, that one is going to be foul, and the count is even. The count is now 0-2. Spencer, T-Mac is supposed to be starting the game. I am going to, as Ron, I watch a guy on YouTube from the UK, Beard versus Food. Ron, I watch him too. He's got a massive beard, I've got to say, and he shoves as much food down as he can. I do like him, as he's 0-2 to Bryce Eldridge. As the pitch is a close pitch, just inside, and it will be 1-2. As, I tell you what, by the way, Zim, if you're there, I can actually watch it on Amazon Prime. There's a ground ball by Bryce Eldridge. It is foul, and it will remain 1-2. Bryce Eldridge, 10+ home runs, age 22 or younger, Giants history. He is one of only 11 people to do that feat. Pretty impressive for the 21-year-old. That pitch is outside, and it evens it at 2-2. Spencer, Vermont was also home to the Green Mountain Boys during the Revolutionary War. As the 2-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge by Michael Wacha is high and outside. It will be a full count. Zim, yes, please. And also, VT was not even a state at the time. Ron, he actually came to Bennington, Vermont for a pancake eating challenge and lost lol. Good, gave a good show though. Ron, I didn't even know he could lose. I thought that guy was unbeatable as that pitch started off, and it remains 3-2. Eldridge, he will walk out of any player on this Giants team. As there's a swing and a miss by Bryce Eldridge. He goes down swinging for out number 1. Come on, Bryce. That was ball 4. You can't be swinging at that one. By the way, Zim, let me know if you've got an email. I can send something to you. As quick prayer, quick prayer. I'll what? Quick prayer. As the pitch to Casey Schmidt is high, and it's 1-0. Casey Schmidt, he's 0-2 today. He fouled out and struck out. As can you send me the email on X and I'll send you something. As the 1-0 pitch to Casey is fouled out of play, and it's 1-1. Casey's 0-2 today. Giants lineup, they've not done much as Ron. Vermont was a crucial part of our history in the USA. And Ron, obviously, the 250th anniversary of America was this year. As there's a low ball and it's 2-1. And, you know, Vermont on the East Coast. The East was originally where everyone lives. As quick prayer, you'll subscribe. Quick prayer, shout out to you, and I hope you do win money. As there's a high fly ball by Casey to left field. Collins running in. He will make the catch for out number 2. So the Giants, after that solo home run, I mean, in between that home run by Elliot Ramos, not a lot has gone on for the Giants offense. As no quick prayer, I really do appreciate that. Shout out to you, and I am, in all seriousness, I hope you win some money, and as much money as possible, as we want everyone to be happy, whether you're a Giants fan, baseball fan, or you're gambling on the game. As the pitch to Devers is low, and it's 1-0. Devers, he's 0-1, just like Bryce with a walk. Devers ran 242, a 312 on base as the 1-0 pitch is low, and it's 2-0. As Scott, unreal, the scoring in this game these days. I know, Scott, I can't believe that last one was a base hit for Lane Thomas, but at least Peasy won his bet as the 2-0 pitch is a big swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. The pitch arsenal for Michael Wacha, it's been that four-seam fastball, but there's a nasty change-up to even it at 2-2. As I got you, Zim. As Ron, sorry I have to get back to work. Glad I found you. I will check it in again. Ron, hey, I appreciate you for leaving a comment. It really does mean a lot. And thank you for subscribing. As Devers is a line drive out the middle for a base hit, and that will bring the tying run to the plate. And that's a good bit of hitting by Rafi Devers. As Scott, I will check out Trey's defense after the stream. As Scott, Trey with 3 bobbled balls this game with only 1 error. Crazy. As good bit of hitting there by Rafi Devers. Hit that ball back where it came from. As here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos hit a home run his last time up. Can he do it again? As he takes the first pitch for a strike. And it is 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch to Ramos is fouled out of play. He was on that pitch. He just fouled it off. And the count remains. The count goes to 0-2, sorry. As just doing this while the game's going on. So apologies, everybody, if I'm slightly off, but trying my best. As the 0-2 pitch to Elliot Ramos is going to be fouled off. That slider was hung. Tell you what, he got away with that one, Michael Wacha. He definitely got away with that one. So, Giants, runner at second. Devers, I doubt he's a threat to steal. As the 0-2 pitch is a foul ball again. That was a perfect sinker on the outside corner. Ramos did a good job fouling that off. As, yes, Ron, have a great evening. Juice, vamos, Ramos. Juice, I tell you what, that was a beautiful moonshot he hit earlier. 430 feet to right centre field. As the 0-2 pitch to Ramos is a swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt, and that will end the inning. Well, that weren't a great swing by Elliot Ramos there. The Giants, they are still trailing by 2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. My God. You know what, Elliot? He was just in swing mode there. He just swung at every pitch, and it came back in to bite him in the arse. As Zim, I'll tell you what to do in a moment, Zim, sorry. As we go to the bottom of the 6th. Spencer, mid-6th, yep, mid-6th, and you know what? They failed to do this in the last game against the Mariners. You have got to keep the lead at 2 runs. Do not go go any lower, or any higher, I should say, with the lead. 2 runs is the worst it can be. For the Giants, because if it goes to 3, I got a bad feeling they won't be able to come back. As due up for the Royals in this inning will be as Zim. All I was gonna say is if you ask ChatGPT, if you say change this to the over team, the Giants one, and then change the Giants one I sent you to the Valkyries, then they make you they make it for you, and then change the title, change it to the 2 teams. But Zim, you don't need that. All right, Zim, it's all good. So due up for the Royals as it will be. Let me get this right. Salvi Perez, Michael Macy, and Rojas. Now, Salvador Perez, he hit a 2-run home run in the last inning. It's all right, Zim. I appreciate it. As I'll check it out. As upcoming schedule for the Giants, they will have a day off after this series before heading home to face the Angels, Brewers, and Padres. As there's a swing and a foul ball by Salvi, and the count is 0-1. Brubaker will stay in the game. As, yep, Rob, appreciate it. Yep, 21 likes. Shout out to everyone that hit that like button. I do appreciate it. As that pitch is out. Well, they say he went around there, and it's 0-2. As Zim, that's very good. I'll be honest. I don't know how you did that so quick, but it's very good. As if you have not hit that like button, please do. As the 0-2 pitch to Salvador Perez is fouled out of play, and the count remains 0-2. Dilated, think I secured an under on 7.5 runs. Gotta catch the bookie sleeping. Dilated, I'll tell you what, I think this one may take off and be a high-scoring game late. That's just my feeling, but I think the runs may start flying the longer we get into this game, just because of the weather and these 2 teams' bullpen. As there's a cool strike 3 on the outside corner. The Royals are going to challenge it, but, well, JT Brubaker said, did he swing at it? I thought the umpire said he did swing at it. It's called a ball. Well, bloody hell, that's less than 0.1 of an inch. Good challenge by Perez. As Dilated, reverse psychology, I hope. I'm being dead serious, Dilated. I'm being dead serious. Well, Zim, I gotta say, this strike box is wrong. As there's a swing and a miss. So Salvador Perez goes down swinging. Zim, I gotta hold my hand up. You're right. On the broadcast, it said that was strike 3. They go to the challenge system, and the strike was overturned to a ball. So, Zim, no, your graphics are amazing. I'll definitely use that. Can you send it to my email that I sent you a message on, if that's possible? As the pitch is a high fly ball to right field by Michael Macy, but foul, and it's 0-1. I tell you what, I tell you, that one was trouble. Good thing it went foul. There's a low pitch, and it's 1-1. The sun's setting in Kansas City. I tell you what, it's beautiful. Sun setting game. As there's a 1-1 ground ball to Luis Ariz. Ariz will pick it up, fire it over to Bryce Eldridge for out number 2. Macy goes down, so 2 outs here. As dilated, most likely not a bottom 9th, so that means 8 more outs. Giants offense looks asleep, so not worried with them. I will say dilated as, let me check it out, Zim. I will say dilated, it is the bullpen, as I got you, Zim. As there is a pitch inside, and it's 1-0. We'll see. My advice is normally wrong, so you're probably going to be right, but my advice is shocking. As the 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss by the shortstop, the third baseman, sorry, Rojas, and it's 1-1. 4 runs, 7 more Royals outs. Dilated, we will see. As the 1-1 pitch to Rojas is a pop-up on the infield, and this one should end the inning as Casey will make the catch for out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 3-1 Royals. The Giants, they have got to start scoring soon. It's dilated. I'll unsubscribe if 4 more runs occur. Dilated. I'm telling you, 4 more runs are occurring. As Zim, no, you don't have to do that. I like it how it is. That's all good. As quick prayer, I call. As dilated, I know you need the under as well, so everyone needs the under today. As dilated, 6 more Royals outs. I tell you, 6 more outs. Dilated. I hope you win your money. As I said, I always want people to always want people to win as much money as possible. As by the way, I'm doing something a little bit different today. I will be live at let me get this right, 7 your guys' time if you're on the West Coast. And I will be live for that game. As Insane, what's up, Insane? How are you doing? Giants, they're not playing good so far. It's embarrassing. As dilated, I need super chats. Dilated, I get super chats when I get to 500 subscribers. So that's why if you could hit that subscribe button, that would be much appreciated. You know what? I appreciate you saying that though, dilated. That means a lot. As we'll see if the Giants can do something and muster something up. As Scott says, hello, Insane. Insane. Trevor McDonald left the game with an injury. Bobby Witt Jr. also left the game with an injury. As the game summary then. Trevor McDonald, 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 hit by pitches, 3 strikeouts. Ramos, 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Insane. It is what it is, Liam. It's not like we didn't know we sucked. I know, but this is the Kansas City Royals. They are 20 games under. So this is like doubly as bad. As Cruz is going to be the new pitcher for the Royals here. And what's going on today? Why is he not ready, warmed up? I don't get it. He's 2-2 with a 4.64 ERA. Doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why is he not ready? What's going on? He's ready now though. Steven Cruz then. The Giants then. They are losing as Zim, I'm all good, Zim. I got plenty of time. As he pitched to Jung-Hoo Lee is down and inside, and it's 1-0 to the hooligan. Jung-Hoo Lee, he's 0 for 2 today. batting 301. That average is in danger of coming down below 300 as that pitch is low and it's 2-0. Crew's very wild right now. As Scott, guess I can't get too upset with trade defense. He just hit his second homer with 5 RBIs for the game. 8-3. Well, Scott, he certainly made up for it then. Still, though, that defense will cost him as Lee hits a ground ball to the second baseman, Macy. Macy will fire it over to first base for out number 1. So 1 down for the Giants. Jung-Hoo Lee, he is 0 for 3 today. Not one of his best games. And that will bring up everyone's favorite batter, baby, Willie freaking Adames. Willie Adames, everyone loves him because he's just the best player. What are we doing? What is going on? Insane. Elliot Ramos hit the home run for the Giants. Something's going wrong with the umpire. I don't get it. What is going on with the umpire? The umpire's taking his mask off. They're letting this pitcher get away with murder right now. Scott, insane. It's a great day when you're beating up on the Dodgers. Scott, abso-freaking-lutely. As dilated, seriously. As that pitch is high. And it's 1-0. And it's actually called a strike. And the Adames challenged it straight away. And I have no idea what's going on with this umpire. That pitch was definitely high. And so, a successful challenge by the Giants. And the count is now 1-0. Dilated, what do you want to happen more? You win your bet or the Giants come back? As the 1-0 pitch to Willie Adames is a perfect strike at the knees on the outside corner. And that evens the count at 1-1. I'm not surprised, Dilated. They want all the Gatorade showers over them. It's insane. Willie Adames wanted to show the umpires. There's a check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. And it's 2-1. Willie Adames wanted to show the umpire his cheerleading skills. Calm down, Liam. Definitely. As Dilated, win my bet. I lost dollars already. As there's a high fly ball to centre field. The centre fielder will make the catch for out number 2. 2 down. Giants. This offense is pathetic. I can't believe how bad their offense has been today. As here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert, he's 0 for 2 today. I tell you what about Drew Gilbert. See, I did say when Drew Gilbert plays, is Gilbert will swing and miss at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. When Drew Gilbert plays, you can't put the eye black on. Looks stupid, but Drew Gilbert playing, I made a promise when Drew Gilbert plays, as he takes high, and it's 1-1, sorry. As Bobby Witt Jr. left with lower back tightness. As that's good. As Zim, you're abandoning this game the moment the bounce game starts, so don't blame you. As Gilbert hits a high fly ball to right field. That ball's carrying. Caglione back just before the warning track. He will make the catch for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Zim, did you see my message on X? So, Giants, they've got 6 more outs. Otherwise, this is not gonna end well. Just as we think the Giants, they may win 4 in a row. They are in danger of losing 3 in a row here. At least we got 1 on the boom counter. And hey, Giants, they are playing boring baseball. But you know what's not boring? The 7th inning stretch song. Play it. I'll see you on the other side. And Scott, it does come off easily, Scott. It does. Just get a wipe or a towel, and it comes off pretty easy. Play it, baby. we're back. The song, it took too long. We're back. It's 1-0 to Isaac Collins. Insane. Am I doing an only pigeon stream after this game, lol? Insane. I'm actually doing the Valkyries game after this game, as that pitch is low, and it's 2-0. In terms of, yeah, I'm not doing only pigeons. I know that would be more entertaining than Giants Baseball right now, though. As 2-0 then, JT Brubaker is remaining in the game for the Giants. He's at 29 pitches as he fires a called strike at the top of the zone, and the count's 2-1. Also, I can't get the 3D game day working today, so I'm just gonna hide it because there's no point it being up on there. As that is a close pitch called a strike on the inside part of the plate, and it's 2-2. But no, Scott, it comes off easily. I tell you what, I actually think it looks pretty cool. Maybe I look like a twat, but I actually think it looks pretty cool. I don't know about you guys. So 2-2 count. JT Brubaker, he will fire the pitch high, and it's 3-2. Giants, if you've got any chance of winning this game, you have got to limit the lead to just 2 runs. If it goes higher, I feel like that could be night-night. As the 3-2 pitch is a line drive. That one is going to be a base hit for Isaac Collins. Ramos is going to get to it. Collins, is he going to try for 2? No. He took a wide turn, but goes back safely. And, well, that could be trouble. Insane. Liam, do you even know a single player on the Valks? Insane. Yeah, definitely. Gabby. I know Gabby. She's a lesbian, I think, but I know Gabby. I don't know why I said. Not that there's anything wrong with being a lesbian. It's dilated. Now paint your nails black. Dilated. Definitely not painting the nails black. As Talbot is coming in to be a pinch runner. So the Royals, they're using the bench and getting the speedy runner. As here's Carter Jensen. Jensen will take the first pitch for a strike, and it's 0-1. Scott, I thought they all were, Liam. So did I, but apparently most of them aren't. But I know she is one of the ones on the Valkyries. As it's the same in women's cricket, Scott. They all are on women's cricket as well. As the 0-1 pitch is a fly ball to right centre field by Carter Jensen. Gilbert going back on the warning track will make the catch for out number 1. The runner does not tag. He goes back to first. As Insane, I don't either, don't worry. Insane, I'll have to listen to the audio. But you know what? I do watch the Valkyries on the odd occasion. And hey, I'm not look, I'm not the biggest fan of WNBA, but if they're a winning product, I will definitely watch them. As no, Scott, so I really did as well. A wide turn there by Talbot, the pinch runner. So runner at first, 1 out. As Insane, got to go. All right, Insane, good of you to show up for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. That is a cool strike to Lofton. Lofton is in for the injured Bobby Witt Jr. As Scott, yeah, good day, Insane. And Zim, I saw what you sent as well. And Bob, Dylan Smith is in the bullpen. Bob, Dylan Smith, is he in the bullpen? I did not see that. I'm watching the Royals broadcast because that seems to be way ahead of the Giants broadcast. So I apologize, Bob, but thank you for letting me know. As Nick Lofton spent 2:24, these shortstop. Why we got a slight delay? I don't understand why we got a slight delay, but we do. Brubaker, as Scott says, interesting statistic. Yeah, I mean, that does interest me as well. As there's a cool strike, and we're going to get a challenge here by the Royals. And now I no longer trust this box. As Bob, that's right, you do listen to KMBR. That one did catch the outside corner, and the Kansas City Royals are out of challenges. Well, there we go. The Kansas City Royals are out of challenges then, as it's 0-2. As there's a ground ball. That one is going to be up the middle for a base hit for the new shortstop in the game. And that will put runners at first and second. One out here. Tell you what, maybe it's time to take Brubaker out the game. Maybe it's time. As Jack Caglione, their power bat is now up. Zim, I sent you a message. Can you do the inside as well, Zim? As Brubaker's day is done then. Brubaker is coming out. Bob, as you said, Dylan Smith is coming into the game for the Giants. As no dilated, there's no way I'm painting my nails black. I'm not Caleb frickin' Williams. Insane guy. As quick player, I challenged Scott's statistic much higher. I believe it was Zim's statistic, quick player, but I definitely thought it'd be a lot higher, but no, it shocks me that it's not. As Bob, here comes stellar Dylan Smith. Bob, are you a fan of Dylan Smith then? Sounds like you're a fan of Dylan Smith. As the Red Sox won again. There you go, Red Sox. They've won 13 in a row, I believe. What is going on in Boston? They were my pick to get to the World Series from the AL before the year. They looked shocking, but right now they are on fire. As Sim, most of them are straight, I don't know, 20 to 25% a game. I did not know that. As due up for the Royals is going to be Jack Caglione, Lane Thomas, and Vinny Pasquantino if it gets that far. Scott, quick player, I agree. Zim, where's your reference? I tell you what, Scott, I will send you the photo of what he sent me. He did send it to me. It says here on Google, believe it or not, if you guys can read that, approximately 25% of active WNBA players are publicly out as gay or queer. There you go. That shocks me. It's Bob, now it's 14 in a row. Crazy, Bob. What's going on with the Boston Red Sox? Absolutely crazy. They were in Giants territory bad, and now they've completely turned it around. Sadly, I don't see the Giants doing the same thing. The Red Sox, they are now 58 and 48, 2 games over 500. What's going on in Boston? As Dylan Smith then, he's 0-2 with a 3.38 ERA. He's 1 for 2 on save opportunities. Let's see what he can do here. As Scott, that's publicly, so it's higher. Scott, I mean, it can't be that much higher, though. There's a called strike, and the Royals are out of challenges. So the Giants get a break there, because that was a ball. And it's 0-1. And always embarrassing when you tap your helmet, and there's no challenges remaining. Scott, I'm done now with this topic, lol. Scott, so am I. There's a high fly ball by Jack Caglione. This one on the infield. Schmidt will come in as Dylan Smith evacuates the mound. Schmidt will make the catch for out number 2. 2 down here for the Royals. Schmidt, there he is, walking, trotting the Giants third baseman, giving Willie Adames a high five. As Scott, I watch all the Max games. Zim, we're done with the topic, but no, I know what you're saying is true. So, but I'm not going to talk about it. If you want to discuss it in the chat, feel free. But I'm not going to carry on with that. But no, it does surprise me as the pitch here to Lane Thomas is a called strike. And it's 0-1. Lane Thomas is 2 for 3 today. As Scott, they have got to keep it to just the 2 runs. They've got to keep it to just the 2 runs. As the 0-1 pitch, there's going to be a pick-up attempt. And the runner is back safely to Talbot. And it's 0-1 still. Dylan Smith. In the wind-up, he will fire high to even it at 1-1. As the runners, they are still at first and second. 2 outs. The Giants, they will be looking to not give up any more runs here. As the 1-1 pitch to Lane Thomas is a called strike, a sweeper there at 85 miles an hour. And the count is 1-2. as the 1-2 pitch to Lane Thomas is a swing and a miss. He goes down on strikeouts as we go to the top of the 8th. It's 3-1 Giants. Due up is going to be... Let me get this right. Due up for the Giants in the top of the 8th will be Daniel Suzak, Luis Ariz, and Bryce Eldridge. It's getting late early. Giants, if you want to win this game, you have got to start scoring quickly and soon. It's dilated. Woo. 9 total outs left. Dilated. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm an idiot. Whatever I say, the opposite always happens. So I genuinely thought the over may hit. But right now, we're only at 4 total runs in this game. Yep, four total runs. It's crazy. So 3-1 Giants. They are looking to win this game. As Zim, let me go and check that out now. As Dilated said, I have bet for under 5.5 runs plus 7.5. Dilated, you got 2 bets going on. Well, looking like you're going to guarantee at least 1 win. Let's see if you can guarantee 2 wins. As yes, that is okay, Zim. That is nice. As Valhalla, we'll see if the Valkyries can win. Dilated, let's pop a bottle. Yep, sunflower seeds, a beer. Enjoy yourself. I mean, it's a Monday night. Absolutely enjoy yourself. Scott, these are going to be the longest 9 outs for you, Dilated. Scott, spoken like a true gambler, if ever I've heard one. As, by the way, coming in for the Royals out of the bullpen will be Daniel Lynch the 4th, 29 years old. He's got a 2.23 ERA in 40 games this season. As Giants fans, they are clapping. And Dilated, you know, I got my new bag of barbecue sunflower seeds plus Modelo mango and chili. There you go. Dilated, have as much fun as possible, my man. As let's see, then Suzak will take a called strike on the outside corner, and that will be how this inning gets underway. Daniel Lynch the 4th with a strike, and the count is 0-1. As the 1-0-1 pitch to Suzak is a line drive to centre field. That ball is carrying. That ball's going to get over the head of Lane Thomas for a base hit. Suzak is going to get into second with a lead-off double. And Dilated, getting nervous now, Dilated. Here we go. The Giants offense, can they put something together here late and come back? As Bob, that was a nice bit of hitting by Daniel Suzak. They were nice hits. And Dilated, Scott, there you go, baby. Keep the hits coming, baby. Keep the hit trade coming. 3-1 Royals. Runners at second here for the Giants. And the top of the lineup, due up. And Luis Ariz, as Ariz takes high and inside. And the count is 1-0. Ariz almost got hit there. As I tell you what, Suzak, his beard, it's starting to come on a little bit, but right now it's just a goatee, Scott. So he's got to grow it. As there's a foul ball by Luis Ariz down the first base line, and the count is 1-1. Luis Ariz, he's 0 for 3 today, a rare 0 for. Let's see what he can do. As Scott, move him over, abso-freaking-lutely. As Ariz hits a weak ground ball, that one is going to move the runner over to third base as the throw goes to second. So Suzak gets to third, 1 out here. Nice play there. And you know what, Scott, exactly what you said. Move him over, and that's what just happened there. So a runner at third, 1 out here for the Giants. Bryce Eldridge is up. He's 0 for 2 today. He walked in the first inning as he takes a called strike. And this is a tough matchup, a lefty-lefty matchup. As Dilated, I know you only want the 1 run from this inning. And Spencer, you got to score here. At least 1, Spencer. Absolutely. 0-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a called strike. And he will challenge that pitch. We will see what the call is. Zim asked for a challenge. You got a challenge. and it's a called strike. That ball just clipped the bottom of the zone. And the count is 0-2. Scott, yes, Spencer, need at least one. Absolutely. So, 0-2 to Bryce Eldridge. He will foul that pitch out of play. And it's 0-2. Quick prayer. It was a strike. You know what? The Giants now have one challenge remaining. It's dilated. One run with a potential no bottom ninth. I think I'm fine. And Zim, yeah, well, the dumb box said it was a ball, and I trusted it. As there's a pitch low, and it's 1-2. Well, Zim, my strike box on the broadcast said that was a strike. But you know what? You are right. I should never trust this box fully because it can be wrong. So, 3-1 Royals. 1-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Dilated, swing and a miss. Dilated, either you're really far ahead of me. You must be really far ahead of me. 2-2 count to Bryce Eldridge. Lynch the fourth. He is in the windup. He fires the pitch. There is a swing and a miss. Bryce Eldridge goes down swinging, and that was bad. As a quick prayer, your strike box is very small. You know, I'm not going to be too harsh on Bryce Eldridge. That was a very, very good pitch. And I will say, the Giants, they are in danger of not scoring a run here. And that could be trouble. It will be up to Casey Schmidt to get that job done as he takes outside. And it's 1-0. And Scott, if they don't get the runner in from third, they may do it. And Juice, fruitless AB. Juice, I got to be honest, that was a good at-bat from the pitcher, as that pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. Zim, they won't. We suck. So, 2-0 here to Casey Schmidt. Schmidt, he is going to look to drive in the run here as he takes a wild swing at that pitch outside, and it's 2-1. Casey, he was in swing mode there. He just said, see ball, hit ball. It's dilated. What happened? Inning over, says everybody. As the 2-1 pitch to Casey. It's a ground ball. That one is going to be stopped by diving third baseman Rojas. He will bounce the throw to Vinny Pasquantino to end the inning. Schmidt, that was a good hit by Schmidt, but an even better play there by Rojas. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Royals. Juice, he Schmidt the bed. Juice, I like it. He definitely did Schmidt the bed. I actually thought he did pretty good there. Spencer, we lost. Spencer, it's not looking good, to say the least. That's what I'd say. You could say we lost. I'd say it ain't looking good here for the Giants against the Kansas City Royals. Scott, wasted leadoff double. That will probably do it for this one. Scott, even you, who's Mr. Positivity, saying this will probably do it. Stuart for the Royals in this inning will be Vinny Pasquantino, Salvador Perez, and Michael Macy as go do on Buster. I tell you what, every team has bad years, and this is the Giants' bad year. It is what it is. This is just the Giants' bad year. Not much more to it other than that. And by the way, if you're coming in here, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are 7 subscribers away from 200. We are trying to get to that by the end of July. Shout out everyone that has hit that subscribe button. We will be live for the Valkyries game after this. That'll be a bit of a different stream. We will also be back for the Giants game tomorrow against the Royals. It'll be Tyler Marley going up against, let me get this right for the Royals. He will be going up against Luinda Avila for the Kansas City Royals. So that is the pitching matchup tomorrow. As yes, Sim, I appreciate that message. As it's almost night time here in Kansas City. It's almost night on the Giants, as Steph Curry would say. Good night. Giants, they've got to keep this lead. It cannot get to any more than 2 runs. Otherwise, that would be trouble. As Scott, I've never watched WNBA. Is it good quality? Scott, as Jason Foley is in the game. This is only his 2nd appearance of the year. Let Zim tell you, because I've not watched it much at all. There's a high fly ball. This one should leave the yard, should it? As Gilbert goes back on the warning track. No, he'll make the catch for out number 1. I tell you what, I thought that was gone, but it was just short of the warning track. And, yeah, dilated. That was a quick out, which is what you need. The Giants, you have got to hold this to 2 runs. Zim, Scott, I took my grandparents to the Vaux game the other day. My grandmother said it's much better than the NBA. It's a team game, not individual. It's amazing. As the pitch to Salvador Perez is going to be high, and it's 1-0. Perez, he's had a good game. He's 1-2 today with a 2-run home run. He's also walked. The 1-0 pitch by Jason Foley. I mean, we've got to do some Foley scouting. It's a swing and a miss at a slider, and it's 1-1. Is this guy a good pitcher? Can this guy be a future closer for the Giants this season? I'm talking about a closer this season. As Scott, nice, that's how the sport was meant to be played. As the 1-1 pitch to Perez is a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Zim, I never watched it either till the Vaux came here. Now I watch every game. NBA is unwatchable now with guys like SGA. Vaux play like Dynasty Warriors. Dilated was just watching the 2014 All-Star game with Salvador Perez. Dilated. That reminds me, I've got to watch the last All-Star game at Oracle Park. I've got to watch that. I've got to check that out, Dilated. Zim, yeah, Scott, give the WA a chance. It's so refreshing watching real, genuine basketball. As the 2-2 pitch to Jason Foley to Salvador Perez is a little pop-up. That one could be trouble as Ramos goes back. He is going to be caught up by Gilbert, who will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down as, yep, that's exactly right, Scott. So 2 down for the Royals this inning. I'll tell you what, my score prediction for today's game was 4-1 Giants. Could be 4-1 Royals. It's dilated. 2007, yes. It's surprising that Abby was able to post a wide, high-quality video of the game. It is crazy. So, that'll bring up Michael Macy. Michael Macy, he's had a good game today. He's 1 for 3 as the pitch is outside, and it's 1-0. And Zim, they got extra draft picks. Michael Macy, he's playing second base for the Royals today as the 1-0 pitch to him is going to be a high fly ball. That one foul, and it's 1-1. Warming up in the bullpen is Alex Lang, or Lang, if that's how you say it. I apologize if I got that wrong, for the Royals. Scott's not a fan. There's a ground ball. That one should end the inning as, what is Eldridge doing? Good thing Jason Foley covered because Eldridge, I don't know what Eldridge was doing there. We go to the top of the ninth. 3-1 Royals. Giants, they need to start scoring here. If they are going to get, well, they have to start scoring. If they are going to walk away with the W in this one. As, like how, yeah, Scott, absolutely. So, if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. We are 7 subscribers away from 200 as Ron. Hey, I meant to ask, what time is it in the UK? Ron, it's approaching 3 a.m. right now, Ron. That's what time it is in the UK. That's how much I love baseball. It's crazy. They call me a baseball addict because it is almost 3 a.m. in the UK. As Zim, Ron did hit that like and subscribe button, so shout out to Ron. He's a good guy. Zim, he's over there on Bombers Game Mic with Paul D, and I know Zim is a big fan of Bombers Game Mic. By the way, if any of you are in here, if one of the mods can put the link to Bombers Game Mic's channel or stream, if you could put that in the chat, if you want to go and watch that after, please do check out their channel because he will be calling the Cardinals game and he's great. As Bob, Spain cheated in the World Cup. Argentina, Bob, I completely disagree with that. Spain did not cheat at all, Bob. Come on, Bob. You're better than that. That definitely, they did not cheat. Argentina were the ones that were cheating, Bob. No, Ron, I appreciate you. Good luck to your Cardinals today against the Angels. We play the Angels next. Zim, all right. In fairness, that's pretty fair because that game, that was, there's no way that Spain cheated over Argentina. Let's see what the Giants can do this inning then. In the inning for the Giants, it is gonna be leading off Rafi Devers, followed by Jung-Hoo Lee. Well, followed by Elliot Ramos, and then Jung-Hoo Lee. Ron, about 5 minutes till Bombers game, Mike. Zim, no propaganda in this stream. I'll do it myself then. That's what I'll do. Ron, appreciate it. Let's hope the Giants can come back here. Alex Lange, he's got a 6 ERA, but he is 8 for 9 in save opportunities. Scott, you know what? For a final, it was boring, but most finals are boring. As Bob, Jacksonville, Florida, going to get called up soon. Bob, next season, Bob. Devers then is behind 0-1 here. Devers is 1 for 2 today with a walk and a single. As the 0-1 pitch to Devers is fouled out of play, and it will be 0-2. On deck, as I said, Elliot Ramos. The Giants, they need runs, and they need runs quickly. As the 0-2 pitch to Rafi Devers is high and outside, and it's 1-2. Scott, I love it, Bob. You know what? Jacksonville, Florida, only you, Bob, would come up with that name. As the 1-2 pitch here to Rafi Devers is fouled out of play. And it will be 1-2 still, sorry. Zim, Bob is on something strong. And I need whatever that is. As there's Carter Jensen. He's in a little bit of pain here, walking around. Alex Lange, he's heavily tattooed on his left arm. Right arm not tattooed at all. And it looks kind of weird. It's dilated with the chair emoji. Probably for Rafi Devers here. As the 1-2 pitch to Rafi Devers by Alex Lange is going to be a swing and a miss. Devers chases ball 2 there. That pitch weren't even fucking close. You embarrassment. As we go, by the way, I need to change to the top of the 9th. 1 out in the top of the 9th. My God, that was an ugly swing. 40,000 for all that at bat right there as Elliot Ramos will take a called strike down the middle, and the count is 0-1. Elliot Ramos batting .277. His home run is the only run scored by the Giants in this game. As he takes a called strike, and we're going to get a challenge here by Elliot Ramos on a pitch on the outside corner. Let's have a look if he will win this one. Yep, that was a ball. So the Giants then, with a good challenge there, they've got one remaining. The Royals, none. And the count is now 1-1. Scott, I did see Carlos Alcaraz was next to the trophy before the game. As he's 1-1 pitch to Ramos is a fly ball foul. And it's 1-2. Zim, see, the box was wrong again on TV, in my opinion. So embarrassing. Or LMAO. So embarrassing. So 1-2 then to Elliot Ramos, as the pitch is a swing and a miss. Ramos will go down swinging, and the Giants are down to their final out here. Embarrassing. 2 outs then in the top of the 9th. As Zim, this team sucks. You know what? Down 2 outs. That shouldn't be impossible. All you need is a bloop and a home run. But it's probably not going to happen, as Lee will take outside, and it's 1-0. The Royals fans are on their feet. They've not seen many wins. Spencer, this game's over. Spencer, why are you being so negative? We will see. As the 1-0 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be a ground ball foul, and it is 1-1. Spencer, it's never over until the fat lady sings. As Scott, tie season, low 16 below. So it's 1-1. 16 below is crazy. Well, it's going to get worse as the 1-1 pitch to Lee is down inside and it's 2-1. We're not quite there yet, though. Lee, 0 for 3 today. I tell you what, it's a very rare day when Lee and Arise both don't get a hit. I believe Arise didn't get a hit. As Lee hits a line drive, that one is going to be a base hit over the shortstop's head. And this game is not over yet. Jung-Hoo Lee keeps it alive. And it will be down to Willie Adames. It's dilated. We got action dilated. They're making you nervous now. Jung-Hoo Lee with a single. All you guys gave up. I didn't give up. You guys gave up. I never gave up, though. As we are still alive. As here's Willie frickin' Adames. As the pitch to Adames is down outside. And it's 1-0. Can Willie Adames save the day for the Giants? It's dilated. Says, oh my God. And Zim says, I don't even know what that emoji is. As the 1-0 pitch to Willie Adames by Alex Lange is going to be a high fly ball to right field. That ball's carrying. That ball is out of here. The Giants tie it up. And you guys who said the game was over are wrong. It's a 3-3 game in Kansas City. Willie Adames with the home run. And we have a new ball game. 3-3 Giants. Boom, boom, baseball. Savvy, what's up, Savvy? I do not believe it. I do not believe it. Play the song, baby. We are tied for 3. Dilated, though. You may have lost some of your money. Play the song, baby.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Well, what did I say? Never give up. I said it shouldn't be impossible. You can come back as Dilated lost his bet. Well, Dilated, that's because gambling can be really cruel to you. So 3-3 now between the Giants and the Royals as Savvy, that was a 2% chance, but it shouldn't be impossible. Lee's a singles hitter, and Adams can hit one out the yard. As Gilbert is going to take it low, and it's 1-1. As Dilated said, chat hugs Liam. You're welcome, guys. I did think that one was going to happen. As Dilated, I need a 4-3 score, Liam. Hopefully, it is a 4-3 score then. Wow, Willie Adames came up clutch. As there's a ground ball foul, and it's 1-2. Quick prayer. Thank you for the kind message as well as it's because I betted, chat. Quick prayer. I appreciate you, bro. And thank you for tuning in for the whole stream. That does mean a lot. As Scott, that's why baseball special. Absolutely. As there's a weak ground ball. This one is going to be a fair ball as the pitcher will tag Drew Gilbert. However, the Giants score 2 runs on the home run by Willie Adames. Let's update the boom boom counter. Number 2 home run. Savvy, top of the day to all. Savvy, good to see you in the chat. Top of the day to you as well. And let's see who comes in the game for the Giants. I bet they were not expecting this. I mean, I will, play the song first of all for the end of the inning. Play it, baby.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Wow, 3-3. Zim, keep me updated. I'll switch over to that after this game. But, my God. As by the way, Zim, did you send the message I sent? Let me know. But you don't have to. So, we go to the bottom of the 9th as Juice identified. Juice, all you guys, not just you, Juice, but everyone said, game's over, 16 games below. What happens when this team turns into, Rob, I should have a blown safe counter. Rob, that one may go up quicker than the home run counter. No, you guys, you said 16 games under. I said, no, not yet. So, 3-3 between the Giants and the Royals. Willie frickin' Adamas with the home run there. Giants, though, they've still got work to do here to get it to extra innings. As, no, Rob, honestly, that counter would go up quicker than the home run counters. Tribe, about time he came through in the clutch. Tribe, absolutely about time. As Scott, what's going on with Trey Turner's defense? As there is Willie Adamas. Whew. Well, well. Caleb Killian is going to come into this game and try and send us to extra innings as he will fire the first pitch. And there's a check swing. Did the batter go? No, he did not. Rojas is the batter. As the 1-0 pitch is a ground ball. That one is going to be a base hit. Well, single for the Royals. Forget everything I just said. 16 games under. This bullpen. Rob, I'm making that counter right now. I'm making the counter right now. It's a base hit for the Royals to left field. Game over. I'm telling you, they tie the game up in the ninth just to go and blow it in the ninth. This is what this team does. Winning run aboard. So, I mean, if they blow this, there's a bunt, and it's going to be a good bunt. What are you doing? Oh, my God. What is Daniel Suzak doing? The bunt attempt, and the runner is safe, and it'll be runners at first and second. Suzak through to second instead of going to first. What is going on? Are the Giants going to challenge it? The Giants won't challenge it. Dilated. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why is Adamas not standing on the bag as well? It was a close play, and he's not standing on the bag. What are we doing? Why are you throwing it to second base? That play was never there. As we're going to get a mound visit now. You've got to expect the Royals to bunt. What the fuck was Suzak doing there? What a donkey. I'm sorry. Why is he going to second? Just take the out at first base. And now that is a huge error. And the Royals are in big business here. Threatening to win the game after the Giants tied it up. What a twat. Unbelievable. Juice, never go for the lead runner on a bunt. Little League 101, take the short out first. Juice, that was so dumb. Zim, Liam, it makes no difference. Well, a runner at second, 1 out is different to a runner at second, no outs. As I know either way it ends it, as there's a called strike. But now if I'm the Royals, I'm bunting and getting that runner up to third. Zim, that's the difference. That's the difference for me. If you bunt now, you don't need a base hit to win. As Scott tried to keep winning run-out scrums. Scott, it was never there. I'm telling you, it was never there. There's a high fly ball to centre field. Gilbert going back. Gilbert will make the catch as the runner is going to tag. Gilbert's throw to third base is not in time. And it'll be runners at the corners. 1 out. No wild pitch. Well, Caleb Killian, he can be wild. I tell you what, if the Royals don't win it from here, they've got to be thinking, what the heck do we have to do to win this game? Scott, fair point, because now there will be 2 outs, man, at third. Exactly, Scott. That's my thinking, you know. I know Zim says base hit either way. Yes, a base hit would end the game. But now a sac fly ends the game. As there's going to do a safety squeeze there. Wow, they went for a safety squeeze. But the bunt went foul. And it's 0-1. Lofton, who's in for Bobby Witt Jr., is the batter. As dilated over. Dilated. Oh, no. 0-1 then. This will be the most Giants thing ever to blow the game after tying it in the 9th inning. 0-1 pitch. They are doing a safety squeeze again as Eldridge can't pick the ball up, and that is going to score the run, and the Giants lose 4-3 as the Royals walk it off. And I gotta say, Bryce frickin' Eldridge with a bobble. And you know what? Bryce Eldridge is my favourite player, but I gotta call him out where I gotta call him out. He bobbled it, and the Royals walk it off. 4-3. Dilated, you won your second bet, not your first bet. No pleasantries. End the stream right now. Well, I will say, shout out, Scott, might as well not even tied it up. Scott, I know. I mean, it's typical Giants. You have an amazing moment followed by stupidity as a quick player, bloody donkey. You know what, quick player? I like you, bloody. That's what I say as well. The Giants bloody blew it as... shout out to everyone that tuned in. I will be going and doing the Valkyries game now. So if you want to join me over there, whether you like the WNBA, whether you just want to catch up to me as well, Dilated, shout out to you. But everybody, until tomorrow, we'll be live at the same time, 4:30 on the West Coast, 7:30 on the East Coast. Dilated, Quick Press, Savvy, Scott, Zim, Juice, Wilson, Spencer, Rob, Tribe, all you guys in there that joined me here on this game. Appreciate you all. I will see you tomorrow or see you on the next stream. I'm Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. The Giants lose 4-3 and they got walked off. As Ethan, let me just read this message quickly. I'm here also, if anyone knows what could have happened. I was kneeling during adoration for 1 hour. And now the backside of my leg in the lower half. Does anyone know what happened? Ethan, I'm about to go live on another stream. Scott, yeah. Bye, Juice. Ethan, I'm about to go live on another stream, so message me on there. But I'll get to that message in a little bit. I'm Liam. See you until next time. Giants, 16 games under.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.